thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? The boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. New media today, USA Boxing. We are back. We back up in this BIH, man, for another one. Another good show. We're going to have a good show today, man. Here to talk about the ladies and a whole lot of hoopla that's going on in boxing. You know, handed from both sides of the fence. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know, over here, we try to keep it boxing as much as possible. We try to keep it boxing, man. That's what we try to do over here. Hold on, guys. Hold on for a minute. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. I had a message coming in right now on vocal. I ain't want y'all to hear it. Yeah, but anyway, man, let's give everybody. How many we got here? We don't have 100 yet. Once we get up to 100, man, I'll let YouTube send out the notifications. Let them let everybody know we here, man. It is what it is. Another day. I had a little break yesterday, man. Had a little break yesterday, man. So you know what I mean. Took a break yesterday. Probably gonna take another break this weekend. Let me see. Let's see what the schedule look like. We have any big fights? We have any fights coming up? I'm going live Thursday for the Kid Austin fight. You know, Floyd Schofield, this is his Kid Austin. This is his first main event. So I'm gonna cover that because I want that to be a historic moment. I want to be able to say, yeah, man, when you had your first fight, you know, man, I covered it. I went live for it. So I'm gonna do that. Hopefully he win. We'll see what's up. That's on Thursday. They have another fight on Friday. Mauricio Lara versus Joe San Martin. They fight Saturday. Yeah, I'm not going live for any of those fights. And then Ali fights. I don't even know how to pronounce these guys' names. Yeah, so I'm not going live for any of those fights. I'm gonna go live Thursday for Kid Austin and Daniel Rosas. Yeah, that's gonna be on the zone, guys. That's gonna be on the zone. It is what it is, man. What's going on? Shout out to Jaime Rivera. What's going on, bro? True. Knockdown 305 with the lick read, baby boy. Knockdown 305. What's happening, fam? Let's see who else we got in the building. West side. As a matter of fact, I'm glad you said something. The guy said, I told you Helenius was going to take that dive money. Hold on. As a matter of fact, I want to do this. I'm glad you said something. I'm glad you brought that up. Hold on. Because I think we did a survey on this, right? We did a survey on this about, I don't even want to talk about the Wilder and Helenius really, because I'm seeing on both sides of the fence where this shit going at. Everything that I said was going to happen is going to happen. Beautiful part about it is I have these damn receipts. See, the receipts don't lie. Boy, the receipts don't lie at all, boy. You can say what you want to say, boy, but when you put it out there, it's there. You get what I'm saying? But let me do this. Let me do this. Where is that? Also, we want to know what these pay-per-view numbers are going to be for Wilder and Helenius. You know, I know a lot of his fan base, he's back. So, you know, they buy all the pay-per-views. So hopefully, you know, he should have some damn good numbers. But I kind of already know what it's going to be, to be honest with you. I know what that's going to be at, but that's neither here nor there. But let's see if Dan Rafael released those numbers. I know I think when Canelo fought, what the dude name? Bivol, you know, he came out with those numbers in like a day or two. Well, I think it was 1 or 2 days. It was like, bam, he put that out there, yada. So let's see. And I know Dan Rafael is connected pretty well with the PBC. So we'll see. Sources say. We'll see that, you know, we'll see what he dropped those numbers as well. Maybe he can come out with them in a couple of days. I want to see that. I mean, just to see. Let me go to my video. Right quick, guys, before we get into the show. Let me go to my video right quick because I want to look at the comments. The comments, see, I love looking at comments, right? I'm going to tell you why. Because the comments tell the story. Comments tell the story about a lot of stuff. It lets you know how the people feel. You see what I'm saying? It lets you know how the people feel. Let's see. Hold on. Did I do a poll? Did I do a poll for that as well, guys? Anybody know if I did a poll or not? I think a lot of people left comments. Let me see. All right, here we go. This it right here. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Locked and loaded. I'm locked and loaded now. Let's get into the show. Shout out to Reggie Owens. Salute the Reds. Shout out to Edgar Camacho, Just a Fan, Old Dirty Boxing, Al Money, always getting money. The one, Mr. Ham. It is what it is, man. Let's go. School of X, man. Let's go. Let's make it do what it do. Got a whole lot to talk about today. Did Claressa Shields prove that she's the GWOAT? Some people feel she did. Some people feel she don't. I am of the first. In my opinion, she proved it. Whatever your opinion is, if it differs from mine, guess what? I don't care. Not going to waste any energy trying to convince anyone. My job is not to convince anybody. I'm going to tell you how I feel about it as objectively as possible. And if either you like it or you don't like it, don't make me know, never mind. Because I really don't care what anyone else's opinion is on any matter once my mind is made up anyways. Because I know my decision is going to be rooted on a foundation from what I see from the body of work. How did Alicia Baumgardner beat Mikaela Myer so easily? And I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. Claressa Shields dominated Savannah Marshall in her own backyard. Me personally, I thought that fight was more of a split decision than a unanimous decision. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought it was more of a split decision than a unanimous decision. But nowhere in that fight, I had Savannah Marshall winning. Just based on, and it wasn't based on my pick. It was just based on, damn, man, she was doing a little pity pat jab. She'll throw that out there. She looked like a female Tyson Fury. He'll throw the pity pat jab out there sometimes just to flick it, and then just to try to put that right hand on you. I love Savannah Marshall's footwork. Footwork was phenomenal. The fight happened just the way I thought it did. I gave my prediction Friday, and I broke down how Alicia Baumgardner and how I'm the GWOAT, Claressa Shields was going to win this fight. And it damn near went down exactly how I said it. I said the speed on the inside is going to be too much. The footwork and the speed. And I said that if Claressa Shields, if Savannah Marshall fights Claressa Shields on the inside, she's going to get ate up on the inside because of the speed, right? And that's pretty much what I saw. Now, Savannah Marshall definitely had her moments. She had her moments in that fight. I scored that fight 6 rounds to 4. That's what I scored it. 6 rounds to 4 for Claressa Shields, right? I think Savannah Marshall fought the wrong fight. She's supposed to use her height and length. She didn't use her height or reach at all. She opted to come in range to bang. And my analysis on Friday, and I have the video. I said if she does that, she'll lose the fight. Because I think that she's not going to get the full extension on her punches. And then Claressa Shields are going to smother a lot of the stuff that she may try to do on the inside. And she's going to beat it to the punch on the inside. That's exactly what I said. And I have the receipts. So Claressa Shields dominated Savannah Marshall in her own backyard in front of her fans to become the only 3-time undisputed boxer in the 4-belt era. That's impressive. With 13 fights. That's impressive. When it comes to women's boxing, the GWOAT is in a class of her own. And it's not even close. This is my opinion. What she was able to do, what she was able to accomplish in such a short time is remarkable within itself. You want me to come to London? No problem. You want me to cross the street? No problem. You want me to prove the haters wrong that I am the GOAT? No problem. So, a lot of stuff you see that go on in women's boxing, it's different from the men's boxing. The men's boxing, you have fighters hide behind promotional companies. They say you're on the wrong side of the street. They say you with the wrong promoter. They say you box with the wrong networks. They say you got to get a COVID test if you want me to fight you. They say you got to be 25. A lot of these fighters over here, they say a lot of things to avoid fighting the top guys. This is what they say. And I have the receipts. I have the receipts. And a lot of people hate receipts, boy, because receipts, when you try to push some narratives, I tell you guys, the truth pill is very hard to swallow when it goes against the narrative. True, true, true. He said, you want me, so anyways, you want me to beat the bigger, taller, stronger fighter in the pocket and dominate her? No problem. Savannah Marshall was billed as the Boogie Man or the Boogie Woman. That would be too big, too much, and too strong for Claressa Shields to handle. But today, all of the critics are silent. And some of them are even still trying to criticize. This is what happens when you're not able to cope with reality. When you're not able to cope with reality, you know, you will always try to find something. I like to call it the old goalpost moving ass niggas. This is what they do, right? Just keep moving the goalposts. Keep moving the goalposts. If she do this, and then, you know, if a fighter that you don't like do this, you're gonna find, you know, and they cross that hurdle. You say, okay, we got to move the goalposts again. But they got to do that. Okay, once they get past that, okay, let's move the goalposts again. They got to do this, and if they get past this, if they get past all of the hurdles that you put in front of them, you'll still say, well, oh man, they resume garbage. I don't like them anyway. It is what it is. Oh, that she ain't did nothing. You know, so that's what they do. That's what they do. True, true, true. But I get it. I understand. But today, all of the critics, they want to move on now. So let's move on. Today, all of the critics are forced to acknowledge that Claressa Shields is simply the best. And there's nothing that no one can do about it. Very similar to Devin Haney. You know, he's pillow fist, he fights born, whatever the case may be. Guess what? He's undisputed lightweight champion of the world. And no matter what you say, there's nothing that you can say that's going to change that. Deal with it. Okay. As for Alicia Baumgardner, in my opinion, she dominated Mikaela Myer. I mean, what should have been a unanimous decision. It should have been a unanimous decision. So I'm just saying, for me, should have been a unanimous decision 6-4. I gave Mikaela 4 rounds. That's what I gave, right? My opinion doesn't matter. Alicia Baumgardner is the unified champion. You know, there's nothing that you can say that's going to change my mind. There's nothing that you can say that's going to change the judge's decision on what we saw Saturday. Nothing. But we all have an opinion, okay? As for Alicia Baumgardner, as I said before, but Mikaela Myer, I will say this, where I think she messed up at. Mikaela Myer, in my opinion, and I said it during the show when we went live, I say she looked scared. When she was walking to the ring, I didn't like that energy she had. Now, some of her fans were saying that, no, that's just how she fights. She starts out slow. You know, she just looked like that. But to me, I'm just saying, for me, when they did the ring walk, the girl looked like she was kind of like, she just felt like she knew what time it was going to be. And when I saw Baumgardner, she dancing to the ring, smiling. She was so relaxed, so happy. It was like she knew, I know I'm going to beat this B. You get what I'm saying? Like, her confidence that was high. Very similar to what I saw with Claressa Shields. I'm like, damn, boy, it was like, I didn't see no nervous energy, no fear, none of that. It was like they really believe what they say. They really believe the stuff that they were saying, and they went out there and they showed it. They did it. Something that a lot of these men don't do over here in America. You got fighters that's on the same side of the street, they refuse to fight each other. True, true, true. And their fan bases make excuses for why they shouldn't fight the other top guys. True, true, true. But that's a story for another day. In my opinion, she looked kind of confused by the movement, and with the movement, foot speed and ring IQ of Alicia Baumgardner. And when she got hit, Mikaela Myer knew, she realized that she was in trouble. Although Mikaela did have her moments in the fight. I think she was reluctant to really let her hands go, especially in those first 3 rounds, because she saw this girl fast as all outdoors, and she's setting traps for me. She's waiting on me to come on the inside so she can come over the top with that right hand. And she was landing it. You see what I'm saying? In my opinion, Mikaela Myer, she was too slow, and she couldn't keep up with the pace of Alicia Baumgardner, especially in the second half of the fight. Alicia was too damn fast, too quick, and on the inside, and she was too damn strong for Mikaela. That's my opinion, what I saw, my observation. I need to look at that fight again. The overhand rights over the top were coming lightning fast. It was coming like fastballs. Every time Mikaela threw that jab, when she threw that left jab, the way Baumgardner was the way she was setting up her shots. She was anticipating she got to come forward. When Mikaela was coming forward and she threw that jab out there, she would slip and throw that right cross over the top. Bam! You know what I mean? It was just too much speed for her. Too much foot speed, too much hand speed. You see what I'm saying? Alicia looked strong as hell on the inside, as I said before, guys. Mikaela was a sore loser, and she walked out of the ring after the fight, like a lot of fighters do. She's not the only one that's done this before. A lot of fighters, they are sore losers when they win. A good portion of them. When they lose, sorry about that. Mikaela said she felt like she was robbed. She felt like she was robbed. Okay, that's what she's saying, right? The judges got it wrong. She showed no class when she walked out of the ring, and when she walked out of the ring after hearing the decision, and after getting that ass whooping, and she got cut in the fight as well. But that happens in the fights, right? Alicia, in my opinion, is on a mission to become the undisputed. I think she's featherweight, right? Featherweight champion of the world, somewhere up in there. And I fully support that because I'm the type of person I want to see. I like fighters who want all the smoke. Claressa Shields and Alicia Baumgardner, they talk that talk. A lot of people say, I don't like them. They're very arrogant. They're very cocky. They got a big mouth. They got a loud mouth. Guess what? They backed it up this weekend. True. They did that. They backed it up this weekend. Ain't nothing you can say about that, right? As for me, this was the best fight this past weekend, the women's card. Well, actually the co-main event and the main event. Now, how do you guys rate Shields' performance against Savannah Marshall? How do you guys rate Alicia Baumgardner's performance against Mikaela Myer? Let's talk about it. Let's get into the show. Let me go over here, man, and look, see what's up. See what's up. Hold on. See, can I get everybody here? Close that window. Close this window. All right, let me go down here to the chat so I can talk to the people. Oh, Dirty Boston, what's going on, fam? What did it read, fam? Shout out to Chris V. He said Mikaela is used to walking down defensive fighters, but Alicia can switch from offense to defense. Mikaela was always going to struggle with a mover who's way shorter and more technical. Okay? F Society said, let's talk about plant knockout. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to to all of the fights. We're going to get to that. He said, Coach, how you score Myer? I had Baumgardner 6'4". That's what I had, 6'4". That's what I had. This guy here said I didn't see any hand speed. Okay. I just did Lady says I just did a rewatch, Mile, and had Baumgardner winning. A lot of quick and sharp shots that I missed with my naked eye. Okay. That's what Lady Shan say. JT said, can't put women in men's list. There's a reason. They are separate. Yep. Pretty much. He said Alicia needs more head movement. Okay. She needs more head movement. Okay. Knockdown 305 said, I saw that, Coach. CompuBox, Boxing Nerd said CompuBox had it 6'4". In the punch count. For real, it's the numbers, and they don't lie. All right. Shout out to Reggie Owens. He say facts. The women are different. Yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. The women did their thing, man. Let's get the lights up. How many lights we got? We got we got over 350 people in and less than 79. We got less than 100 lights. Hey, we got to get the lights up, man. We got 300 people in here and less than 100 lights. Wow, that's amazing. Amazing. It is what it is. I know what time it TI is. He said, ADD, what you say, fam? He said, you're right, Coach. Myer stuck out the jab and Baumgardner timed her lovely and landed her overhand right. Yeah, it was too much speed. She was baiting her. And this is what I was saying. I was saying, dog, she trained with Tony Harris. She trains with Tony Harrison, right? And Tony Harris is a damn good back foot fighter. He fights on the back foot very, very well. And in that gym, I forgot the name of his gym. What is it called? I forgot the name of Tony Harris's gym. Like them trap counters off the back foot when they coming in and how to throw that back in. When you come in, work the jab, and they come in, stick the jab out there. You know, catch them when they stop them in their tracks. When they coming in, shoot that jab at them. And then when they try to throw their jab, you time it and go over the top and catch them. It'll make the fighter more hesitant. Every time I throw the jab, you know, they time me and catch me coming in, trying to reach in. You get what I'm saying? So So yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Donna Banks. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said when Alicia hit Myer, when Alicia hit Mikaela, you can see they hurt her. You say they hurt her. Okay. Yeah, man. I mean, I gotta watch it again. Just me watching that night. How I scored it. I need to watch it again. I plan on watching it again.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shout out to Jaime. Jaime, what you say, fam? Jaime say, he say, Coach, the women get it in there. The men don't. I mean, that's some of the men that do. It's not all of the men. You know what I mean? I can't say all of the men don't, but I get what you're saying, though, fam. Just for me, it's just a whole lot of shenanigans that I be seeing. Arthur Hawkins, he said, Coach, Claressa Shields training on Alicia Baumgardner's gym. Yeah, I don't know what she trained at, but no, as a matter of fact, I know she trains in Miami as well, because John David Jackson is down here. John David Jackson is in Miami. I know she trains in Miami as well. I know that. John David Jackson got a home in Miami. I met the brother personally. That's how I know. She trains in Miami as well. Let's see. Marta King Boston, what's going on, fam? 3 jabs. He said 3 jabs for every 1 punch. Not how you score a fight. Okay. PBC Central, what's going on? What's going on in the chat? Whatever drama y'all got going on, I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Anyways, let's see. I gotta get these lights up, man. I'm opening up these phone lines. Okay, y'all. Let's get the lights up, man. Let's get the lights up. I need give me the 200. I want to open up these phone lines. Cause I want to talk. We got a lot of stuff I want to talk about. I know y'all want to talk about Wilder. I know y'all want to talk about my main man, Devin Haney, Caleb Plant. Yeah, that's a real special one now. Caleb Plant. Didn't see that coming. I did not see Caleb Plant knocking out Anthony Dirrell. I didn't see that at all, bro. Shout out to Hollow Davis in the building. He say Shields got an amateur style, overrated. Shields got an amateur style, overrated. Well, Trap Media USA. You say if Claressa Shields got an amateur style, she overrated. What is Savannah Marshall? Her overratedness got her 3-time undisputed champion. Wow. Boy, listen, boy. But I feel your pain, boy. You got to let it burn, boy. You got to let it burn. You got to let it burn, baby. You got to let it burn. I get it, dog. I get it. You won. The one you picked didn't win. I get it, dog. But you got to let it burn, baby. You got to let it burn. You got to let it burn. I see we got a troll in here. This look like got a troll on here. Okay. This might be a Jason Mones right here. Might be a Jason Mones. We're gonna let him Shane Lane for a little bit though. As long as him get out of the pocket, he'll be good. Shout out to Thuggin' D. Thuggin' D. Brandon Smith said amateur style. Wow, hating at an all-time high. I mean, they have a right to hate. There's nothing wrong with that. People have a right to like who they want to like and hate who they want to hate. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing. Ain't nothing wrong with that, fam. Old Dirty Boss said, give him the boot. No, don't give the man the boot because he giving his opinion. We don't do that over here. The only way you get blocked over here is unless you you attack children, and if you attack the children. Now I know some of the women in the chat, they can't get out of the pocket. So some of the women, they'll get disrespectful with the men. So if they get disrespectful with you, then so be it. But just attacking the women and stuff like that, no. And if you just spamming the chat, then I'm gonna get out of here anyways myself. Shout out to the Undisputed Talk. Hey, okay. For dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Undisputed Talk he say she's so overrated. She bet a 5-year reigning champ. Hey man, it is what it is, man.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. People have a right to hate. People have a right to hate. Listen, 3-time undisputed champion in the 4-belt era. Only have 13 fights, beat the one that everybody said was a monster. She hit too hard, she too big, she too strong. Beat her in her own backyard and got a unanimous decision victory. Bro, and this is what I tell you guys. These casual fans today, these guys who just stepped off the porch, when you don't have a boxing criteria, this is the problem. The people who do the least in the sport, the least amount of things, they get all of the praise. The people who do, the fighters that do the most in the sport, they get all of the hate. Like guys who doing the most, undisputed champions, defending your titles, multiple weight division champions, going overseas, fighting, going all over the world fighting, they get shitted on and hated on. Oh, he ain't did nothing. He did this. Guys who popping on TikTok, popping on Instagram, who ain't doing, who got Reggie belts, who ain't doing half the stuff that the other guys are doing, they get all the praise. I'm Liddy. If you sign to a certain promotional company, they get all the praise. It is what it is.
True.
It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Those are the ones who watching the show right now that want to hit the like button. They mad to the motherfucker right now. God damn, boy, oh shit. I told you, bro. I told you, we need 65 likes for me to open up the phone lines. I told you, bro, that truth pill is very hard to swallow when it doesn't fit the narrative.
True.
I get it, I understand. Y'all, you're going to be all right, though. You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. You're going to be, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're going to be all right. Shout out to Con Enigma. Shout out to Con Enigma. PBC Central, he said, y'all Marshall and the Mayor fanboys can keep slamming your head on the wall. The outcome won't change. And listen, there's nothing wrong now. I ain't gonna lie. We need to make a, the guys want to be fanboys of the women. I ain't really tripping on that. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, but you hit the nail right on the head, PBC Central. It's not going to change the reality of the reality of the situation. Hey, what you say? The clowns are mad, boy. They thought they hot right now, boy. They thought they hot. I get it. I understand. She talk too much stuff. She too loud. She too braggadocious. She ain't got no class. Guess what? 3-time undisputed champion.
True.
Damn. Go back to the drawing board. Go back to the drawing board. See, can you find something else to hate on? Go back to the drawing board. Go back to the drawing board. That's all you got to do. Just going back to the drawing board and start over again. Start over again. ADD, what you say, family? You say Choe Happy. You say Choe Happy fighting Asian bums. Baumgardner have to chase her all over Korea. Well, hopefully Baumgardner can get that fight. She wants to become undisputed. If she got to go to Korea and fight that girl, man, that's Lord have mercy. Let's see if we can get that fight. Cause you know me, I like to see undisputed fights, unification matches. Sticky says, Coach, tell me how many times Crawford Spence got canceled. I don't know, fam. I don't know, bro. Like, I canceled. The fight was never on. In order for it to be canceled, that means that they would have to agree to a fight, and then once the fight is agreed to and it's under contract and they doing press conferences, the fight gets canceled. You get what I'm saying? Like they was never contracted to fight each other. You know what I mean? So you say Claressa ain't all that bad. She was very professional in class after the fight. She was probably just selling the fight. It doesn't matter whether she's all that bad or not. It doesn't matter. She talked that talk and walked that walk.
True.
Ali used to talk plenty of shit. She has that swagger like that too. She's a very, very confident fighter. She believes what she say, and she go in the ring and execute that. It is what it is. You say, who is the GWOAT? Claressa? Yes, she is. She is the GWOAT. Those are the facts. And Savannah Marshall gave it up to her and said she was the GWOAT. So, if Savannah Marshall can say it, shit, what anybody else say, it really don't matter. Shout out to Kenneth. You say Claressa damn near had Marshall in trouble in the first round. No. I scored at 6-4. I scored at 6-4. Savannah Marshall, she did good. She did good, but she fought the wrong game plan. She fought the wrong game plan, dog. And I said it on Friday. I said she fights Claressa Shields on the inside. She getting that mid-range, and she didn't fight tall. She was lumping over, and she was doing good with her footwork, and doing the body and stuff like that. Now, Savannah was catching shots on the inside. She was catching some of those looping shots that Claressa Shields was throwing. She was catching some of them, but she was getting hit with a lot of them too. She just fought the wrong game plan. She literally, the game plan she fought was totally, was all wrong for that opponent, for Claressa Shields. She's supposed to keep her at the end of that jab. And then when she throw that jab, she's supposed to throw it with conviction. She was pity-patting with it. Like, you know, if you like, I'm like, why is she throwing the jab like that? And then when we did the fight party, you guys remember what I was saying. I said, oh man, she doing that same thing that Tyson Fury be doing. He'll flick the jab out there, lean to the left, he'll lean to his right side, flick the jab. He's trying to set the right hand up, the straight right up, and then come back with the left hook. That's when they do that, when they lean to this side, they're setting you up with a finisher with the left hook. And they're trying to set you up, drop that right hand, and then come back with a hook to the body or a hook to the head, something like that. Yeah. Something like that. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Shout out to Marty King Boxing. What you say? Oh, you talking to Jaime Rivera. Little Green Eyes P in the building. What you say? Almost doesn't count? No, it doesn't count at all. Marlon Warren, he said the co-main event was close as hell, coach. I had to watch it 3 times. Yeah. They got this troll in here. He trying to get attention. He ain't gonna get no attention from me. But I do kind of like just the women put on for the city, man. The women put on for the city. We need 40 likes for me to open up the phone lines. The women put on for the city. Shout out to Kenneth. He said, I didn't expect Claressa to have that much volume either. No, I knew she was going to have that volume because she's a volume puncher. I knew that. But what shocked me was Savannah Marshall, her game plan. And she fought the same way all the way through the fight. What you say? You say Myer moves up versus Serrano, win against Taylor. Well, right now, oh yeah, Myer move up versus Serrano. That's gonna be a hell of a fight, though, boy. That ain't gonna be no easy fight. She fights Serrano. That ain't gonna be no easy fight. Serrano ain't no walk in the park at all. But you know me, I would love to see it. You said Alicia and Mikaela should fight again. Yeah, they should fight again. You know, they can fight again after Alicia go get undisputed. You say Shields, Savannah sold out the arena. Yes, they did. The all-women's card. Let's give these women a round of applause. They sold out the card, bro. They sold the all-women's fight card, sold out the arena. Sold out the arena. They did that. They sold out the arena. They did that, dog. They did that. They did their thing, man. They did their thing. You get what I'm saying? They did their thing, fam. They did that. They sold out the arena. Numbers don't lie. They did that, man. And I'm so proud of these women. While we have wrong side of the street and same side of the street politics, the women getting it in. So I'm gonna keep my foot on these male fighters, on these male boxers' neck. These American male boxers. I'm gonna keep my foot on y'all neck, bro. Y'all, the women making y'all look bad, dog.
True.
The women are making y'all look bad. We need 25 likes for me to open up these phone lines. Anyways, moving on. He said the women sold out a 20K arena, and Cambosos barely had 14,000 in his hometown. The Devin Haney fight. A lot of people hating on Dev. But I'm going to say this. Devin Haney, in the second half of that fight, he put on a boxing clinic against George Kambosos. Man, George Kambosos was bleeding everywhere. He was bleeding on the side of his head. He was bleeding on his left eye. He was bleeding on his right eye. He was bleeding on his nose. His mouth was bleeding. This dude was cut. He had a cut on his cheek, a cut right here over his eye. This dude was cut every which way but loose. They say old pillow-fisted Devin Haney was beating the brakes off of George Kambosos. Literally.
True.
He beat that man from pillar to post, especially in the second half of that fight. And I thought he was going to stop him in the 11th round. I think it was the 10th round. It was the 10th round. Devin Haney hit that man 34 punches to 1. He landed a 34-to-1 ratio, and I think it was the 10th round. And the round before that, he beat him. I think he hit him landed 24 punches. He landed double-digit punches every round in the fight. And as the rounds went on, he picked up the pace. He landed more and more punches each round. George Kambosos only landed double digits, I think, in two of the 12 rounds. Dev ain't got no punching power. Everybody don't have punching power. That is true. He's not Tank Davis. But guess what? Boy, George Kambosos' face, Killer Cam, Lord have mercy.
True.
Man, Lord have mercy. If Devin Haney would have had punching power, his ass would have been asleep. But I don't knock a fighter for not having punching power. Everybody's blessed with what they have. But boy, his boxing performance he put on that night, man, he beat that dude to death. To death. And it was better than the first fight to me. It was better than the first fight. And this is what I found online. There's 3 groups of people who hate Devin Haney. Vasily Lomachenko fans, Tank Davis fans, and Teofimo Lopez fans. Those are the 3 groups of fans who hate Devin Haney. So when the people who would never give him credit for no matter what he does, I'm not saying all of their fan bases. I'm not saying all Lomachenko fan base, all of his fans, and all of Tank, and all of Lomachenko or Teofimo Lopez fan base. Oh, and Ryan Garcia fan base as well. I'm not saying all of them, but online, if you were to do a poll, a survey, it'll be Ryan Garcia fans, Tank Davis fans, Lomachenko fans, and Teofimo Lopez fans. That's where his hate comes from. Yeah, he undisputed, but now belts don't matter. Yeah, he beat George Kambosos. You know, George Kambosos a C-class fighter. Yeah, but that C-class fighter beat Teofimo Lopez. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, I get it. I just like to point out the double standards. Shout out to Smith and West. What's going on, fam? But he put on though. He did his thing. You say, so where does Ring Magazine fall in? Yeah, I think Ring Magazine, I think Devin Haney dropped the belt because he said that they didn't want to put him on the pound for pound list, which was stupid to me. I'm gonna tell you why it was stupid. If you look at the guys who the Ring Magazine put on that list, you know, pound for pound is subjective to the individual. So Devin Haney felt like I should be put on the pound for pound list because I'm the undisputed champion. But in my opinion, you beat George Kambosos. That doesn't put you on the pound for pound list because you beat George Kambosos. There's many other different factors that go into play when you want to get on that pound for pound list. Again, the pound for pound list is subjective to the individual. There's nothing truth about the pound for pound list. It's based on that person's opinion. Now, I don't know what the criteria is that Ring Magazine have, right? Like me, I like to have a boxing criteria. If you don't have a boxing criteria, and if it's based on popularity, based on race, stuff like that, then, you know, that ain't got nothing to do with boxing. So I don't know what their criteria is. But for me, if I look at the Ring Magazine's list of pound for pound, and I look at each individual's accomplishments. Now, you can make an argument and say, oh, man, well, you know, Devin Haney, he undisputed at 23. That is a great accomplishment. That's a great accomplishment. But everybody pound for pound list is different. Some people feel he should. I think Devin Haney need to make his own pound for pound list. Or maybe he can have the LDBC, because I know they're with the LDBC now. Maybe the LDBC can make their pound for pound list, and then he can put himself on there. But don't put too much into what Ring says or what these other people say, because now it's like you're looking for these periodicals, the ESPNs, the Fight Hypes, the Fight Hubs, the boxing News 24, the Ring. Now you're looking for them to validate you. People who don't like you, they're never going to validate you. All you got to do is just keep on winning. That's my advice to him. I wouldn't give a damn what a motherfucker say. Shit, do your thing. Do your thing. I wouldn't give a damn. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't change the fact that, you know, you the undisputed champion. Hell, I remember listening to the Devin Haney fight when he won. The announcer refused to say he was the undisputed lightweight champion. He said, and still the unified lightweight champion of the world. He refused to say the man was undisputed.
True.
He refused to say Devin Haney was undisputed. I understand that. I get it. We need 11 likes for me to open up the phone lines. Stop trying to get validation from white folks. That's my advice to a lot of you black fighters who get mad at these lists. Stop trying to get validation from white folks. If they don't want to put you on their list, they have a right not to put you on their list. I'm not going to be mad. Oh, man, you know, they'll want to put me on the list. Who gives a damn? Your resume and track record speaks for itself. You just keep doing your thing. Shit, that's how I look at it. Shit. Yeah, what you say, knock down 305, validation comes from in the ring. Exactly. Comes from in the ring. F Society say T.O. would beat Cam in a rematch. Remember, he almost died in there. They didn't allow asthma pumps. Man, I don't know what the hell happened. All I know is this here. We didn't hear nothing about no asthma pumps. We didn't hear nothing about none of that. Him almost none of that. What we saw was this. We saw him and his father diddy bopping. We saw his father going into George Camboso's training. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get knocked out. They talked a whole lot of shit. They talked a whole lot of shit, F Society. They did all this talking. And then as soon as they lose the fight, they made all these excuses for why they lost. You get what I'm saying? If you had such a health ailment like that, you should have pulled out of the fight. That's a damn excuse. With all due respect, fam. With all due respect. If T.O. Pimo would have, Nino B, what you say? If T.O. won that fight, we would have heard nothing about all that shit. Facts.
True.
If T.O. would have won that fight, we got to keep that same energy. That same energy, we got to keep it, dog. We got to keep it. Got to keep that same energy now. It is what it is. We got to keep that same energy. Cool Boy Curry say T.O. got his ass whooped. Yeah, he lost. Simple as that. P said pound for pound is a dumb fantasy list. I don't understand why some of these guys get upset about it. The thing is this here. It's crazy. It's crazy. You say the man got dropped in the first round. I can't blame that on asthma. No. F Society said I agree. Okay, all right. But I believe he would KO Cameron if there was a rematch. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, maybe we'll see that rematch at 140 sometime. Man. Let's see what we got. We need 3 more likes for me to open up the phone lines. 42 minutes in, we still don't have the lights up. Let me show you some of these receipts, because I have receipts. Let me show the receipts while we waiting on the lights to get up. Let's talk about Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder and Robert Helenius went down pretty much like I said it was going to go down. I do see a lot of the Wilder fans. They're happy, they're excited, yada, 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 yada. Just like I predicted they would be on Friday. A lot of people saying that the fight was fixed and that Robert Helenius took a dive. A lot of people are saying this, right? You know that I was watching the Devin Haney fight. I was watching Devin Haney and George Camboso's fight. That's the fight we was watching. But I did get a glimpse of the Deontay Wilder fight. Wilder was backing up to the ropes. Robert Helenius was swinging. I think he was reaching with the right hand. He reached with the right hand, left his chin out there. Then he came back to try to swing a left hook wide, and Wilder caught him coming in. Wilder didn't even get the full extension of his punch, of his arm, in order to knock him out. He caught him open palm. It was an open palm punch, right? Robert Helenius ran into the shot. It was very similar. Now, it was different for when Wilder fought Duhaupas. Remember when Wilder fought Duhaupas and Duhaupas was outboxing Wilder? Wilder backed up to the ropes. Duhaupas was being aggressive. Wilder what he does is he likes to back up to the rope and he'll move a little bit to the left while backing up. And he moves to the left to throw the jab out there as a filler so he can pivot and then drop that right hand on you. It was similar to that, but he wasn't able to get the full extension on it. Me, I didn't think it was fixed myself. I think that now You could say that the fight was set up for Wilder to win. You could say that. You can't say that. But it wasn't a dive. It wasn't a dive like what Malik Scott did. Malik Scott, that was clearly a dive. I mean, now I know the diehard Wilder supporters are arguing up and down. It wasn't a dive, no matter how much you show it to them. But I get their angle. That's their king. They love him, so I get that. But Helenius ran into the punch, like literally. Did Wilder get full extension on it? No, he didn't. He didn't get full extension on it. But he literally ran into the shot. Wilder he threw the punch looking to get full extension, but he caught him like right there. You know what I mean? Now, and bro, like unless Robert Helenius did a really good acting job, because he was frozen on the canvas. He was frozen, like, bro, he must have did a hell of an acting job, bro. Like he should have got a damn Oscar or Academy Award or something for that. And, bro, but because brother, he was froze like a statue. Like his whole body spasmed up. He say if Helenius took a dive, he should have learned how to dive better. He like to have died and not died. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, now Malik Scott, now look at Robert Helenius and look at Malik Scott. Look at when Wilder fought Robert Helenius and look at Malik Scott. Now Malik Scott was a dive. That was a perfect 10, the gold medal of the Olympics. So I got the receipts on that shit, there, man. Hey, Jamario he said that man acted like he was sleeping.
True.
Hey, that's all I'm saying. Hey, Lynn say Oscar-worthy performance. He had me fooled, dog. Bro, listen. If he took a dive, now what was it a setup? Was it set up? I told you guys what I said. I said, look, Robert Helenius is a Tyson Fury lookalike. He's bald-headed. He's white. He has a beard. So this is going to be validation for this is going to be validation for his fan base to get their morale back up, right? This is what I said Friday. And I told you, once Wilder knocked him out, and I figured Wilder get him out of there like, I say he'll get him in there and get him out of there in 6 or less. I didn't expect him to knock him out in the first round, but he got him out of there in the first round. I said, once Wilder knocked him out, I told you guys, and I have the receipts, what was the reaction going to be? I told you. And what I hear seeing now, that's what's going on.
True.
You know what I mean? That's the way I see it. You get what I'm saying? But I think this was a good win for Deontay Wilder. It was a good win for Deontay Wilder. He knocked him out early. Got him out of there. You don't get paid for overtime. So I can't sit here and say Wilder was doing a lot of footwork, pivoting and stuff like that. I mean, just footwork, moving around the ring. He was moving around. So he was, I do see they was working on that, but I can't really tell you based on what I saw that I saw some things that Wilder did with Malik Scott and Don House that showed me that he's an improved fighter overall. There was simply not enough time. You get what I'm saying? And from the little punches that I did see that both men were swinging, I really didn't see much, to be honest with you. I can't sit here and lie to you and say, that I saw something magnificent from Helenius or Wilder. I didn't. You know what I mean? But Wilder got the knockout. I'm happy for him. And his fans have a right to celebrate. They have a right to celebrate right now. They have a right to feel jovial. And there's nothing wrong with that, man. So I'm happy for the brother, man. Shout out to the Bond Squad. To this day. That's all I give Bond Squad a round of applause. What you say, Smith? What you say? It was a decent comeback fight. I can't complain with the pick. It's better. It's better than effing Chisora for a third time. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. It was definitely a good comeback fight. Definitely a good comeback fight, man. I totally agree with that. Let me drop the phone lines. Phone lines will be open. Hold on, as a matter of fact, let me show you this though. Now, why am I showing you this? I got to show you something. I want to show you something. I dropped this video, right? It didn't get a lot of numbers. Because nobody was interested in it. I said, will Deontay Wilder knock Robert Helenius out in 6 rounds or less? We did this show October the 15th. That was Saturday. Actually, we did it Friday. October the 14th, but this is a snippet from Friday's show. No one was even interested in it. But this is what the people left. This is before the fight. He said, honestly, I can't explain how funny it is that you constantly keep your foot on their necks. That's what he said. This guy right here said 1 or 2 rounds. Basically, the first time he lands the right hand. So this guy right here named Benson Bright, he called it. Benson Bright, if you in the chat today, please mention my name so I can see it. It says Benson Bright said 1 or 2 rounds. Basically, the first time he lands the right hand. The first time Wilder landed that right hand, guess what? Robert Helenius was out of there like a light.
True, true, true.
This guy, now this is before the fight. This guy right here says, Marco, I have a feeling Helenius would take a dive. A lot of people are saying this online. Let's see what they say right here. This guy here say, don't do that. There's nothing sure. Wizard Sleeve said, the latest PBC fall guy. People were already skeptical prior to the fight. This guy right here say he's smoking on that Nick sack. Tim Foxworth said they friends. Robert gonna dive big time. I hope I'm wrong. Last time a friend fought Wilder, he dove. He's talking about Malik Scott. This is what the people said. This is what the people were saying prior to the fight. This is what the people were saying prior to the fight. So this ain't no hate. This ain't no shade. This is what they were saying prior to the fight. You see in the comments. This guy right here said there's a dry spot on the mat. There's a dry spot on the mat already mapped out. That's what the guy said, right? So this is what the people were saying, dog. This is what the people were saying. And you guys can see the comments under there. This guy right here said Wilder's going to win, but it'll be a back and forth night. Caleb Plant will also win by TKO. This guy said by TKO maybe. Last time I said that I got humbled. So we'll see. So this is what some of the people were saying before the fight even started. This is what they were saying.
True, true, true.
And I'm going to talk about Caleb Plant. Phone lines open, man. 530-494-9636. We got almost 600 people in here and less than 300-400 likes. So I get it. This is the ops, but I'm going to open up the phone lines for y'all today. I do that. Yeah, man. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. Shit, Wilder got the win, man. We can't take nothing away from him. We can't take nothing away from Wilder, dog. He got the victory. Shout out to Martin Ramos. He said, Coach, if Serrano has to move up on no Mayer fight, she fights at 130. Serrano fights at 136, 126. Okay. Behind the heads, he said, that's my dog. That's my dog. Shout out to my dog, Mo City, man. Mo City in the building, man. Martin King, he said, I don't blame fans for not giving Wilder too much credit. I digress. I mean, you gotta give him his props. He gotta give him his props. I mean, he did his thing. You gotta give him his props. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
You gotta give him his props.
Caller hung the phone up. He called in and hung the phone up. So it is what it is. Caller hung the phone up. Let me get the list out so I can write the names down when they call in. Hold on, guys. See Cookie over there barking. Cookie with all the smoke. Cookie with all the smoke, man. Phone lines open 530-494-9636. Let's see what we got. What do people talk about? He said, what happened to Usyk sitting courtside at Wilder's fight? I mean, I don't know. I don't have no idea, fan, what happened with that. I really don't know, bro. He did say he'll be there from what I saw online. I mean, I didn't hear him, because I don't understand his language, but from what I heard that he did say he was going to be there. Shout out to Sticky. He said, Coach, Plant copied a lot of stuff from Mayweather. He doubled the left hooks and feint jab to the head, throw to the body. I told you, Sticky, that Caleb Plant is a white Floyd Mayweather mixed with a little bit of Sugar Ray. I told you guys that.
True.
Oh, Sweet Hands. I used to give Sweet Hands a hard time, but let me tell you something, bro. I'm a fan of Caleb Plant right now. I'm not gonna say a lie to you, dog. I became a strong fan of Caleb Plant when I saw him fight Canelo Alvarez. He gave Canelo Alvarez a really, really good fight. Like, to me, that fight was close prior to the knockout, to me, right? I know Canelo fans gonna feel some type of way about that, but I give two fucks. But to me, that was a damn good fight. Caleb Plant did perform a lot better than I thought he did. He just faded in the second half of the fight. He started fading a little bit, but he did better than I thought he did. And I think when I gave my prediction Friday, I thought Caleb Plant would win by decision. I did not see a knockout coming, dog. I was shocked that Caleb Plant knocked out Anthony Dirrell. I was shocked.
True, true, true.
Bro, I was so shocked, bro. I was shocked at the knockout. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I was shocked at that knockout. I was like, damn, like he put Dirrell in a coma. He put Dirrell in a coma. Like literally. You get what I'm saying? Oh, let me see, can I find this? Was this it? Oh, is that it? Let me see, can I find this? Damn. Not that one. Not that one. I think this it right here. Is it this one? Hold on, guys. I'm trying to. I think this it right here. Wait a minute. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to find a receipt right quick. Hold on. I'm trying to find a receipt right quick. I see the super chat. Super chat, I got you, fam. I got you. I'm trying to find a receipt right quick. Is this it right here? Let me see what's up. Phone lines over 530-494-9636. Let me see what's up, man. Anthony Dirrell dropped the video. I dropped the video today talking about Caleb Plant. Basically, you know, as a matter of fact, let me drop this video for y'all so y'all can get this video. I did drop the video today about Caleb Plant knocking out Anthony Dirrell. And, you know, basically him saying that he'll never let a white boy beat him. I had a couple of guys hit me up, say that Anthony Dirrell never said that. Said he never said that. That's what they say. And they said, because Anthony Dirrell put out a video saying that, send me a video where I said that. He said he never said it. And he said he'll pay whoever who dropped that video $10,000. That's what he said, right? The internet is a motherfucker.
True, true, true.
The internet is a mother. The internet is a mother. Let me go ahead and share this video with you guys. Go ahead and share this video with you guys. I'm gonna drop the link right there. Drop the link right there with you guys so you guys can see that. Super chat, I got you, super chat. I got you. I got you, baby boy. I got you. I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. Let me go ahead and make a copy of that. Make a copy of that. I'm gonna see some more, bro. Go ahead and drop that right quick. Go ahead and drop that right quick. The receipts is a mug. See, the thing is, I always like to come with receipts. That's one thing about me. I like to come with receipts. He said, Plant hit him so hard, he got memory loss. I like to come with receipts. That's what I like to do.
Even on his social media the other day, you know, he had the Bernard Hopkins versus Joe Kozlowski
never
thing.
Sat there with nobody. Run.
You know, saying, I'll never let a white boy beat me. I'll never let a white boy beat me. And, you know, boxing nor life has ever been about race or color to me. But you remember what happened in that fight, right? Since that's what you wanted to post up. Do you remember?
If you find that video for me saying I'll never be whooped by a white boy, let me know. I'll give you $10,000. Because I want to know. I ain't got a racist bone in my body. So let me know if y'all find it. Tag me in it so I can give you the money. All right. Peace. But good fight, Caleb. Congratulations, champ.
You've heard about how much he hates me and, you know, calling me all other type of names. He even said, you know, I'll never let a white boy beat me. But let me explain something to y'all. Skin color don't win fights.
So let me see. Do you guys think there's a video out there where Anthony Dirrell is saying that he'll never let a white boy beat him? I'm asking, do you guys think there's a receipt out there? Anybody, do you guys think there's a receipt out there? Do anybody think there's a receipt out there? If you think there's a receipt out there, type yes or no. If you think there's a receipt out there, type yes or no. What if I told you there's a recording, a telephone interview that Anthony Dirrell gave back in 2017 where he said that he'll never let a white boy beat him?
If I train like I'm supposed to, of course that I am. Nobody can beat me, man. And I told this to a few Europeans, man. I never lost to a white boy in my life, and I ain't gonna start now.
I love me up.
Word up.
Now, just in case that might be somebody else's voice, that might be someone disguising themselves as Anthony Dirrell to make it seem like that's his voice, that's not really him. Maybe someone done did that, right? But let me get this out of the way. Shout out to JBN.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
JBN said, Plant Beats Benavidez. I said it first, coach. Okay. All right, well, we'll see if they fight each other. We'll see if they can fight each other. We'll see if they can fight each other. Shout out to Thug and D. He said, I'm guilty for saying he said it without doing my research. Let's hear it again. Let's hear it again. Let's hear it again. Maybe that's an imposter. Maybe that's an imposter that fake in 2017, fake like that was Anthony Dirrell's voice on the phone giving an interview. Maybe that was an imposter, and they just the man is making stuff up on there's a conspiracy. Maybe the man is making this stuff up, and they're conspiring against the brother to make it seem like he said something he didn't say. That is a possibility, guys. So since that is a possibility, let's see. You guys tell me.
If I train like I'm supposed to, of course that I am. Nobody can beat me. And I told this to a few Europeans, man. I never lost to a white boy in my life, and I ain't gonna start now.
I love me up.
Word up.
Now, this video came from, this is a snippet from, I think, Fight Hub. Fight Hub TV put this video out there. They dropped the interview. Fight Hub TV dropped the interview. This is where I got it from. So shout out to Fight Hub. As soon as Anthony Dirrell said that if anybody can find a video where I said I'd never let a white boy beat me, he'll pay them, tag him with it, he'll pay them $10,000. He owed Fight Hub $10,000. Do anybody think that was Dirrell's voice, or do you think that the man is conspiring against him to make him look bad? Do you think it's a conspiracy, guys? I'm just asking. Do anybody think it's a conspiracy by the man to make it seem like that it was Anthony Dirrell? Anybody? Shout out to Hollow Davis. He said that's enough. He said that's not enough. Oh, Hollow Davis said that's not enough. Okay, that's not enough. Okay. Hollow Davis said that's not enough. Okay. He said, Coach, send the video to Dirrell. Nah, he probably already seen it. Fight Up, the one dropped the video. That's not enough. So what else would you need? What else would you need? Hollow Davis, what else would you need? If that's not enough, my brother, what else would you need? What else would you need? Yeah, I'm just asking. Hollow Davis say no conspiracy, but that wasn't enough. Okay. All right. What else? What would be enough for you, my brother? What would be enough for you, my brother? You need to show him on video, because you're not going to get everything on video. You have video and you have audio. You get what I'm saying? Sticky said that's not Dirrell's voice. Okay, said it's not Dirrell's voice. All right. He said, I'm pretty sure the interview was dated. Okay, all right. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go directly to the interview. We're gonna do a whole show on this. I'm gonna go directly to the interview when it was when the interview was given. I'm gonna let you hear the introduction when they introduce the guy's name. I'm gonna let you hear the introduction. When you get to hear Dirrell say, yeah, man, yeah, this Anthony Dirrell, yeah, this me. I'm gonna let you hear that. Would that be enough? Maybe it won't. Maybe it still won't be enough. Who knows? Maybe it still won't be enough. I understand. I get it. I do get it. I understand. I understand. Listen. If these guys do not have a double standard, they will not have a standard at all. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna do a show on it. Cause what I like to do, I like to roadkill. When I'm trying to prove a point, it is what it is. When I'm trying to prove a point. And once again, I do not own the rights to that material. It's for educational purposes only. Shout out to the boys over there in Fight Hub, man. MFB said Dirrell claims that was 10 years ago. Hey, man. Still said it, though. 10 years ago, you know, listen, it is what it is. It is what it is at this point. It is what. Shout out to Lisa Bell's in the building. Shout out to Lisa Bell's in the building. Doesn't matter. He said, Coach, after that knockout, Dirrell forgot what he said before the fight. And this is another thing. The reason why I showed you guys the clip of Caleb Plant, the press conference before the fight, when Caleb Plant and Anthony Dirrell on the same stage, when Caleb Plant said, you even said, you know, the same thing that Bernard Hopkins said to Joe Calzaghe, that you'll never let a white boy beat me. When he said that to Anthony Dirrell did not reply back to him when he said it. So my thing is this here. If Anthony Dirrell did not say, I never let a white boy beat me, how come he did not adamantly refute what Caleb Plant said when they was on the stage at the press conference and Caleb Plant repeated what was said on social media, what he said on social media? He like, as a matter of fact, let me do this again. Let me do this again. Cause I know some people are not the brightest light bulb in the kitchen, but
even on his social media the other day, you know, he had the Bernard Hopkins versus Joe Calzaghe
never
thing.
sat there with nobody. Run.
You know, saying, I'll never let a white boy beat me. I'll never let a white boy beat me. And, you know, boxing nor life has ever been about race or color to me. But you remember what happened in that fight, right? Since that's what you wanted to post up. Do you remember?
If you find that video for me saying I'll never be whooped by a white boy, let me know. I'll give you $10,000.
now you notice when Caleb Plant said that in that clip, you can go watch the entire interview. When it was on the press conference, he never refuted anything, Caleb. He never said, I ain't never said I never let a white boy beat me. You lying. I ain't never say that. He did not say that.
True, true, true.
He did not say that. Now, when you play this,
if I train like I'm supposed to, of course that I am. Nobody can beat me. And I told this to a few Europeans, man. I never lost to a white boy in my life, and I ain't gonna start now.
I love me up.
That ain't his voice. That's a setup. That's not enough evidence.
True, true, true.
I'm not here to change your mind. I'm just here to throw it out there so you guys can hear it for yourself. Make your own decisions. Make your own decisions. If we got over 500 people in here, less than 300 likes. Let's get the likes up. We need 23 more likes in order to get it up to 300. I just throw it out there. I let you decide. Tupac 13, what's going on, fam? Tupac 13, I ain't seen you in a minute, baby boy. What's going on, bro? What's going on, bro? What's going on? What's going on in the chat? What's going on in the chat? Hey, one foot out. He said no one saw Caleb winning by KO. Not even Caleb. Listen, you're right about that. No one saw Caleb Plant winning by KO. Not even Anthony Dirrell.
True, true, true.
Anthony Dirrell did not see him winning by KO neither. I damn sure didn't see it. I damn sure didn't see it. I didn't see it at all. Bro, but this is the thing. He got caught with Caleb Plant's, like one of his favorite punch combinations. If you watch any of Caleb Plant's fights, he loves throwing the left hook to the body and coming back throwing left hook to the head. He loves doing that. That's one of his patented moves, outside of other things. He loves doing that. Shout out to WCS. He said, afternoon, coach. He said in chat, lay them in the gravel. A lot of people are saying that, hey, man, you know, Caleb Plant was out of pocket for doing what he did. You know, grave digging, doing the grave digger and burying his opponent in the ring. He was wrong for doing that. There's a lot of fake outrage about what Caleb Plant did after he knocked Anthony Dirrell out. I'm like, why should it be? Let's keep that same energy. Anthony Dirrell talked a whole lot of shit before the fight. He said he was going to knock him out. He was going to do A, B, C, and D. He was going to do this. When Caleb Plant said that, hey, you said you'll never let a white boy beat me on your social media and stuff like that. You said that. He never refuted it. At that time, he ain't said a goddamn thing. Now, after he gets knocked out, he shoots a video and say he never said it. Now, Fight Hub drop an audio with you doing an interview. They got the receipt. They got the name of they have the name of the interviewer who you did the interview with. Damn so sound like you. Now, that ain't enough evidence.
True, true, true.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. You can't make it up, dog. You can't make this shit up. And I tell you guys, if you dudes do not have a double standard, you will not have a standard at all.
True, true, true.
You can't make this. You can't make this up, dog. You can't make it up. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. You can't make this up, bro. I swear you can't make it up. But they just keep moving the goalposts, boy. You can't keep moving the goalposts. But you can have forensic evidence. You can have fingerprints, blood DNA, 20 witnesses, eyewitnesses, have it on camera, video and audio. They'll still say, man, that ain't enough. How do we know that's him? His mama just said that's her son. Man, I think she got cataract in one eye. That still don't mean that's him. Like, bro, some people, bro, I'm trying to tell you, dog. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, dog. It is what it is, but I get it, boy. And I said time and time again, that truth pill is very hard to swallow when it doesn't fit the narrative.
True, true, true.
Yeah. It's true. When it don't fit the narrative, it's a hard pill to swallow. I understand. Trust me, I get it, dog. I understand. We need 5 more likes. I need to get over 300. We got over 500 people here, less than 300 likes. We need 5 more likes. You say Caleb best combination. Throw the left to the body, left hook to the head with the left uppercut. I disagree with the uppercut part, but I agree with you on the first half. Cause that take a lot of time to throw all that. But I get you on that. You say Caleb Gravedigger plant. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? JT said he probably tried to have people delete the video before posting the bet. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. He said Plant went downstairs, fake downstairs, and went upstairs to think of beauty. No, he did not fake going downstairs. He hit him with a body shot. And then Anthony Dirrell dropped his right elbow, dropped his right arm a little bit, and then Anthony Dirrell opened himself up to try to throw the left hook. Anthony Dirrell said he didn't see the punch coming. He said he didn't see it coming. Hollow David say, I'm not on no squad, coach. I didn't hear the whole video. Yeah, go ahead and tie your video. Go ahead and tie the video. Go look it up. Do your research, fam. Go ahead and tie your video. As a matter of fact, go find it.
If I train like I'm supposed to, of course that I am. Nobody can beat me, man. And I told this to a few Europeans, man. I never lost to a white boy in my life, and I ain't gonna start now.
I love me up.
Word up.
The Movement Boxing Podcast. Look it up, fam. The interview was 2017. You can probably reach out to him too. 2017. You can get the interview in its entirety. He said Caleb worked more off the body in this fight. Shout out to Smith and West. What they say, fam? He say Al Heyman good for getting videos snatched off social media. Wilder got knocked out by a crackhead, and all we got is still images of it. Yeah, but you know the thing about this here? He can't get that. He can get that snatched off the media if he want to. Guess what? I got the video now. Everybody got the video. Everybody got the video, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Hello, Debbie say, I hear now, European white boys. Okay. Shout out to Georgie Parker. He said Dirrell threw at the same time, but got caught first. Yeah. He didn't do his research. He didn't do his research for saying, not understanding, hey man, when he go to that left hook to the body. See, he didn't look at Caleb Plant's footwork neither. Caleb Plant sat on that punch. When he sat on that punch, you have to know what's coming after that. And if you study Caleb Plant, that's his patented move. When he decided to sit, it's the same shot that he knocked down. He dropped Jose Uzcategui. He dropped Jose Uzcategui with that same punch. Bap, bap. He caught him with the left hook to the body, and he came up left hook to the head. He dropped him with that same punch.
True, true, true.
He dropped him with that same punch. Westside said, Dirrell all of a sudden got amnesia. It is what it is, man. I mean, I say this time and time again, guys. Like, I never seen a fighter win or lose a fight based on his skin color. Like some people really believe that because of their skin color, I'm just going to walk in the ring and my skin color is going to allow me to win the fight. Some people really believe that shit. I was one of them. Remember, I was Wakanda for what, 25 years or more? What, since 1988? 1988? From 88 to 2016. You get what I'm saying? So 2015, somewhere up in there. Nah, was it 88? 88? Nah, I was probably Wakanda. I was a Wakanda nigga myself, so I was a Wakanda nigga probably about 25 years. Let's see. Now I was about 14, 15, from 15 all the way up to 42. Then I snapped out of it. Took me a long time to wake up, but I finally woke up. I guess better late than never. I guess it's better late than never. You get what I'm saying? I was a professional Wakanda nigga, so I know. Trust me. I was that for real. I was that for real. I used to think like that myself. He say, Jay Breeze, he say, it was so funny hearing you laugh when you found out Dirrell got knocked out. Oh, you talking about, when we did the fight party? Oh, bro, that was hilarious, bro. That was hilarious. TJ, what did it say, fam? He say, Coach, that story of Black is hilarious. Oh, Orlando Black? Man, my dog Orlando Black, man. My dog Orlando Black, bro. Mr. LDBC says, I'm Wakanda. Yes, sir, I believe you. I really do believe you, brother. I do believe you Wakanda. I get it. Trust me, bro, I was with you for 25 years now. I was with you from 1988. That's longer than that. 1988 to 2016. So really, that was like 28 years. I was Wakanda for 28 years. Trust me, I know, bro. I was Wakanda for 28 years. So I know Wakanda when I see Wakanda. That was me for 28 years, bro. Shit. And all the dudes I hung around was Wakanda. So I know. I told her the thing indeed. He said, Coach, at least you can admit it. Yeah, it's the truth. Like, yeah, I'm damn dead ass serious. Shit, I was Wakanda for 28 years. I always say 25 years, but that's when 25 years is, I walked away from the Nation of Islam. Kind of like, I'm still registered in the nation, but I didn't believe that theology anymore. I believe bits and pieces. I didn't throw away everything. I kept the meat and spit out the bones, basically. So I kept the meat, spit out the bones, and I became more of a critical thinker. I used to be very narrow-minded, and I did skin color politics. I was very narrow-minded and did skin color politics, very similar to what's going on the YTBC. I was like that for about 28 years and then 25 years in the nation. I was like that. But I snapped out of this shit. I snapped out of it, so. I was a professional Wakanda nigga, but I was Wakanda forever, boy. Like for real, that was me, though. That was me. He said, me too. I'm more like Killmonger Pops. Yeah. So I know. Now I'm a critical thinker. I look at, I analyze everything. Shout out to Hollow David. He said, I didn't know anything about boxing politics. Me neither. I didn't know nothing about boxing politics till when I came on YouTube. I just thought it was gonna be, shit. I didn't know what I was getting into when I started this channel. I didn't know we was gonna be this successful, this short and so fast. You know what I mean? I didn't know, but hey man, it is what it is. Matt Sadia, what you say? You say, what was the turning point, Coach? It was just an event, a lot of things. I started becoming more of a critical thinker. Over the years, I started questioning a lot of things, and I wasn't getting the answers that I was looking for from the people. When I asked people who were Wakanda with me, when I asked certain questions, critical questions, I always got pushed back, or, oh man, you tripping. Your mind getting poisoned by the white man. It was always deflection and stuff, but they never showed me receipts. And then when I went to start doing my investigation and start reading a lot of more books, I started opening my mind and becoming more of a critical thinker. And I stopped suffering from confirmation bias, because when I used to do research, I used to always find things to support my narrative, which that's what they teach in Nation of Islam. You got the duty of an NOI. You're supposed to always defend the teachings. Always defend the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So when you're always trying to defend the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, even when you find some contradictions or inconsistencies, you have to find a way to, or double standards, you have to find a way to ignore that and just, present your argument with the evidence to support your claim. But wait a minute, I'm saying this, but that right there don't make no sense. So I just became, as I got older, wiser, started reading and stuff. That's what woke me up. This why I tell you I can body any of these dudes on YouTube who come with that Wakanda narrative, because that was me for 28 years. You haven't done the research I've done. They don't even know how to defend their point. And I know where they're going to come from. I know what they're going to say before they even say it. Literally. I got all the books. Dr. Claude Anderson, John Henry Clark, Dr. Ben, what's my man name? Neely Fuller, where the code came from. Like, I got all the books, bro. Mess of the Black Man. I have damn near all the books. Not all of them, but I have damn near all the books. I've read a lot of these books multiple times, 2 or 3 times. So I know, I get it. I get where you're coming from, but that was me. I was a Wakanda nigga, so check me. Shout out to Halim in the building. What's going on, Halim? Yeah, don't nobody want to talk. I got the phone lines open. Listen, did my phone service get turned off? I got the phone lines open. God damn, what the hell? What the hell? But this the thing though, right? This the thing. I remember a time where you say, did Plant renew his Wakanda membership though? You know what though? I remember when Caleb Plant was fighting Canelo Alvarez. Do you know what Officer Drew Titan said? He said that don't get it twisted. There's nothing white about Caleb Plant. He's one of us. The only thing white about him is his skin. He's one of us. Like, a lot of, and this is another thing too, right? This I gotta call it the way I see it. A lot of black folks, like if we find a white dude that like John B or Eminem, he can rap real good, he bodying dudes, or we find a white dude that got swag, or he act like us, he one of us. We have a tendency to adopt them and say that they're one of us. And we gotta listen, man. We gotta stop claiming other people, man. We gotta stop that. I'll call it. What's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm Brian's fan, Stephen Brimley, New Haven, Connecticut. What's up, champ?
Hey, Stephen Brimley, talk to me, fam.
Hey, great weekend of boxing. Phenomenal events. Definitely shout out to the ladies first and foremost, because they're showing the fellas how to do it. I think the ladies have done a better job this year in regards to boxing than the men. Great victories for Baumgardner and Shields. I didn't think Shields was going to win. I thought Baumgardner was going to win, but Shields definitely put in that work. She definitely did her thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. She did good, man. I picked both of them women to win. I picked Baumgardner. I said both of these fights were 50-50 fights. Both of them was very, very close, very competitive, very proud of the women, regardless of who won. Claressa Shields proved that she is the GWOAT, in my opinion. It's subjective to based on her body of work, from what I've saw, the things she's accomplished throughout her career. 13 fights, 3-time undisputed, and the girl that was the bigger, stronger girl in Savannah Marshall, who everyone said that she hit too hard. She was Claressa Shields was going to get knocked out. She's going to get knocked down. Not only did she not get knocked out, she did not get knocked down. She fought her in her own backyard, in her stadium, in front of her fans, and she won the unanimous decision. So, I mean, it don't get no clearer than that.
It really don't. I was trolling my bros and messing around because I didn't get a chance to see that fight, but I got a chance to see Baumgardner fight. But I got to give a lot of credit to Marshall for great sportsmanship. Myer, her sportsmanship is horrible. I didn't like the way she even approached after the fight, but Marshall definitely a consummate professional. So salute to her in a loss. But you were talking about Dirrell and Plant. It wasn't right what Plant did, but at the same token, I'm not mad at it because Dirrell was running his mouth and then he got planted. You know what I mean? So it's like it wasn't the right thing to do. He should have been the bigger person, but he was just responding to Dirrell and he did it in the ring. So Only thing is that Dirrell had it really been hurt, then it would then it could have been, a very bad look in that aspect. But other than that, I'm not mad at Plant. Plant did a great job. Now he's probably put himself in position to get another really good payday with another big fight.
Yeah. He need to fight David Benavidez. Both of them on the same side of the street. They need to fight each other. Caleb Plant and David Benavidez, that'll be a big fight.
It would be.
They should fight each other. Jamal Charlo, he's chilling in the
You heard
middleweight
who
division.
called him out though, right?
Who?
Mr. Inactive called him out.
Talking about Jamal Charlo?
No. Well, that's inactive. 1B, 1A. What's it? He just dropped his belt after they stripped him of his belt after the bidding for his fight didn't even get 200,000.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
No. What's his name? Dang, man. They just took his belt.
Oh, you talking about Demetrius Andrade?
Yeah, Andrade called out Plant too. So
yeah. Jamal Charlo. I think Jamal Charlo said he wanted some smoke or whatever, but don't nobody take Jamal Charlo serious. Don't nobody take him serious.
Yeah, man. I wish he was like his younger twin because he I don't know what's up with him, man. I don't even understand it with him, bro. I mean, like he's effectively just killing his career, being inactive and like not showing any heart, and not stepping up to the plate.
Yeah, but, he has a right. He has a right to do that. But go ahead.
Yeah, okay. In regards to Wilder, I mean, Wilder, great KO was expected. But one thing I will say, though, we didn't get a chance to see what he really has left in the tank. Like, does he have any punch resistance? We didn't get a chance to see that. How do you feel about that? And where do you think Wilder should go, next fight? Should he be fighting Ruiz? Should he fight Joshua?
Fight
Should
Ruiz.
he try to fight Usyk?
Fight Ruiz. Go ahead. I mean, as a matter of fact, fight Ruiz because maybe I think his fan base want him to probably go right into Usyk. I would love to see that fight if Wilder fight Usyk. If Wilder fight Usyk, I'm picking Usyk to beat him myself. I'm just being honest with you. So, but I think Wilder needs to fight Andy Ruiz. Stick to the plan that they have for him. They have him to fight Andy Ruiz next. It's a PBC fight. They're on the same side of the street. Have him fight him. I think Deontay Wilder will be 37 next month, right? So he'll be 37 soon. Just fight Andy Ruiz. If he can beat Andy Ruiz, then he'll become the mandatory to fight Tyson Fury. Then he can get another payday, a big payday. Fight Tyson Fury in the UK. Seeking to get a bag. He probably won't get paid as much money as he made the last 2 times because it's like, dude, okay, y'all fought 3 times. Fury beat you, knocked you out twice, pretty much. And then now you're coming over here to the UK. So Fury will be clearly the A side. Wilder, but I think that'll be his biggest payday, fighting Fury. So it's a possibility, man. If he beat Ruiz, he can get back in there with Fury again.
Only thing though, Coach, I don't know if that's gonna work out though, because if he goes and fights, let's say he goes and fights Ruiz and then he tries to fight Fury, I don't think that's going to happen. I think what will happen is Fury will fight Usyk then if he tries to go that route.
But Wilder would be the mandatory to the WBC strap, and the dude the champion is the
unification fight. You should be able to step around that though.
Right. You can do that, but you're assuming that if that fight was to happen, okay, let's put it this way. If Usyk and Fury fight was to happen around the same time Wilder beats Ruiz, then you're right. Then Fury and Fury and Usyk, that unification match to see become undisputed. That is our priority over anything else. But
exactly, I think that's why he would have to probably take a fight.
Yeah, Wilder.
That's why I think he would probably have to go to Usyk route first.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but that's if that can happen. I don't think his handlers allow that to happen though. But yeah, you're right about that. But Stephen, thanks for calling in, fam. Salute to you, bro. I got other calls calling in.
Appreciate you, Coach, man. Have a blessing, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So I think that whatever plan his handlers have for him, Shelly Fink and them, they got a plan. He probably need to stick to that plan. He can fight. He's fighting as a matter of fact, I think that fight has been mandated. By the WBC, from what I heard. I'm not sure. I think that fight has been mandated by the WBC. So I think Wilder's was going to fight Andy Ruiz next. And that's a proper way to go if he wants to fight Fury again. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Dirrell McCoy, St. Louis, Missouri.
All right, I got McCoy. So I just McCoy, St. Louis. Talk to me.
Nah, I said the real McCoy. The real McCoy.
Oh, the real McCoy. The real McCoy from St. Louis. Talk to me.
All right, man. I want to know about the thing with Plant and Dirrell. Everybody had a opponent that was from a different race. They didn't mention none of that.
Mm-hmm.
Dirrell goes and mentions it, gets his ass knocked the fuck out. Yeah. So now everybody got to feel sorry because if he got in the ring and he did the grave digger, if he would have been seriously hurt, it would have been a bad look. How? I mean, this is a combat sport. It's what we involved in. You shouldn't have been talking that dumb shit.
Yeah, and it's like you got to be held accountable. Dirrell McCoy, you got to be held accountable for what you say. Like what I'm seeing, what's going on with Anthony Dirrell and Mikaela Plant. What I'm seeing is fake outrage. These are guys. Yeah. They always look for a reason to be outraged about something when it rubs them the wrong way. This is fake outrage because if Anthony Dirrell would have did the same thing to Mikaela Plant, there were these same guys who mad at Plant. Now some of these guys, they embrace Mikaela Plant. They were diehard Mikaela Plant fans. They even said that he was black. They even said that he was black. He was a part of the black family. You know, when he fought Canelo Alvarez. But then now he knocks out Anthony Dirrell after all of the stuff that Anthony Dirrell said. I'm gonna knock you out. You will run. He called the man a bitch. He's on record saying I never let a white boy beat me. All of these things, we're just supposed to ignore all of that. But then when he gets in the ring and get knocked out by that very same white boy who you said you'll never let beat you, guess what? Now it's fake outrage. Come on, man. Miss me with that.
Yeah. I was just wanting to call. I ain't want to take all your time, man, but I totally agree with you in that aspect. Also, the women showed up and showed out, man. The guys need to take a lesson from them. Like Shakur came out and said, he will always look up to Claressa. I think they all should take a note and goddamn it, do what them girls did, man, because they put on the show this weekend, man. They did good, man. So man, that's all my time I wanted, man. Plant did what he's supposed to do. He planted that boy on his ass like he's supposed to, and it's what it is, man. So on that note, peace and blessings, King. Holla.
Yeah, shout out to Dirrell McCoy, man. Salute, fam. St. Louis in the house. Shout out to G Funky, man. G Funky in the building. Shout out to G Funky, man. G Funky, salute, fam. I didn't know you was here, man. Salute, fam. I just saw somebody mention your name. I didn't know you was here. Yeah, man. It is what it is. A bunch of fake outrage. You know what I mean? Like a lot of dudes, they find every reason to become. See, when it doesn't fit the racial narrative, is it get outraged. It's the same shit that goes on in America today. It's like, bro, like, dude, cut it out. You guys just adopted Mikaela Plant when he fought Canelo Alvarez. Y'all said he was black, you know, all this stuff there, yada, 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 yada. Now you same guys, y'all don't want to claim him no more. Like, wait a minute, okay. As far as I'm concerned, it was two black dudes fighting each other this past Saturday. Anthony Dirrell and Mikaela Plant. He was if Mikaela Plant was black when he fought Canelo, then guess what? As far as I'm concerned, it's two black dudes fighting each other.
True.
If you look at it that way, it's two black dudes fighting each other. So I hope that helped you cope with the reality of the situation. You know, it was two black dudes. You can't adopt them today, and then you can't adopt them today, yesterday, and then the day when you don't get the outcome, and oh man, goddamn man, you know, goddamn man, like dude, like we gotta stop this. John B, you adopted John B, said he was black. Eminem, you adopted Eminem, said he was black. Mikaela Plant, and I call Mikaela Plant the fake color me bad. I called him John B. I called him Robin Slick. You know, I had every name in the book for Mikaela Plant. But when he fought Canelo and I saw how good he fought, I became a fan of Mikaela Plant. And now I just got to call it the way I see it. He talked that talk and he walked that walk. Sometimes you got to take the L, dog. It is what it is, man. We'll regroup. I'll call him. What's your name? Where you calling from?
How you doing? This is Ron from Vermont. How you doing today? New Media Today, Boxing USA.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Ron from Vermont. Talk to me, fam.
I'm kind of disgruntled. Like, I hear this whole point about the race part about Mikaela Plant, but for me, when I saw the knockout, I was like, man, that's a beautiful knockout.
Yeah.
But when he took the grave, the shovel, and he did what he did, all I was thinking about maybe Dirrell was going to die. That's what bothered me about it. So I looked at it as unsportsmanlike conduct, not so much about race, but I kind of felt like it would be a double standard if a brother had did that to somebody else of a different ethnicity. They would be coming down on him. That's just how I felt about it. Even though Caleb Plant is an adopted Wakandian, that's my take on this whole situation. I just didn't like it for the unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, shout out to Ron from Vermont, man. Me personally, I have a problem with it. But salute to you, fam. Shout out to my brother Ron from Vermont, man. Salute, fam. Salute to you, my brother.
Peace.
Yes, sir. Hey, man. Shout out to let me get to the people in the chat. The Martin said, "Stop the cap." PBC Central laughing. JT said he was going to die. Oh shit! Hey, but I get what he's saying though. Like we don't see some hell of a knockouts to where, guys, you just felt bad for him because the knockout was that devastating. So you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So I didn't take it that way. I took it like this: you talk that shit, you disrespected this man, you called this man every name in the book under the sun. So how he was supposed to feel some type of way. This ain't no time for sportsmanlike conduct. You, as a matter of fact, you were showing unsportsmanlike conduct all the way leading up to the fight. So, I'm just saying for me, and me and my brother have a difference of opinion. For me, he's right about that. The brother could have died in the ring or whatever the case may be, but Caleb Plant wasn't thinking about that. At the moment, he was thinking about all the shit that Anthony Dirrell said. You talked all this trash. I never let a white boy beat me. All you're going to do is run. You's a bitch. I'm going to knock your ass out. I'm going to do A, B, C, and D. And then only to get knocked out by a white boy, a pillow-fisted white boy.
True.
Because they said Caleb Plant has pillow fists. He don't have no punching power. Woo! Last time I heard that. Last time I heard a white dude was pillow fist and had no punching power. We seen what happened with that. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave that right there. Shout out to Connect. He said, "Man, this is a comeback sport. As long as you ain't talking about people's family and kids, it really ain't nothing off limits." Hey, man, it is what it is. It is what it is. That's all I'm saying, dog. I just, for me, I'm just saying for me, it's fake outrage for me. It's just fake outrage for me. He said Plant could have died in that ring too. Yeah, Plant could have died in that ring too. I mean, yeah, that is true. When both men put their lives on the line when they fight each other. That is true. He said, "Coach, he should be Caleb White Chocolate Plant." I'm just saying, man, I don't want them dudes to turn on Caleb Plant. Don't turn on Caleb Plant. You adopted him. When you adopted him and said he was black, when he fought Canelo, keep that same energy. He black. For all I'm concerned, there were two black fighters fighting each other. Caleb Plant is a black man. There's nothing white about him, far as I'm concerned. Because when he fought Canelo, that's what the Wakanda was saying over there with the Alphabet Boy community. That's what they were saying. So let's keep saying, let's be real now. And I used to be Wakanda myself. I told you I was Wakanda 28 years, and 25 of those years of that was in the nation. So I get it. I understand. I get it. I understand. We scrambling right now. We scrambling, but we're trying to find the answers. But sometimes the answers are just the truth.
True.
We're trying to find the answers, but sometimes the answers are just the truth. Sometimes that truth pill is very hard to swallow when it doesn't fit the narrative. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, fam. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. He was black. He was black when he fought Canelo. Okay, he black now. So it was two black fighters fighting each other. That's all I'm saying, fam. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh yeah, as a matter of fact, and check this out, man. We're gonna put some respect. Let's put some respect on Deontay Wilder's name. All y'all talking about that was a dive Robert Helenius did. I totally disagree with that. It wasn't a dive. The boy was knocked out. We're going to put some respect on Wilder's name. We're going to put some respect on Caleb Plant's name. We're going to put some respect on the GWOAT's name, Claressa Shields, greatest woman of all time. We're going to put some respect on Alicia Baumgardner's name and Devin Haney's name.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All three of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't going to say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
Carlos, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hi, Carlos from California.
Carlos from California, talk to me.
Yeah, I had a question for you. Is there no rematch clause for Baumgardner and Taylor?
No.
Or Myer, my bad.
No, sir. One and done. One and done. That was it.
Okay, that's the only question I had.
All right. Shout out to Carlos from California. Salute, fam. Yeah, man. It is what it is, man. You know, it is what it is, fam. What you say about Mr. Bipolar? He say knockout cold. Wilder hits like a donkey. You know the crazy part about it, when Wilder knocked out Robert Helenius, he didn't even get a full extension on the punch. It was a palm punch. As a matter of fact, I think I have it. Right here. Do I have the video? Do I have it? I think it was a palm punch. He caught him with the palm. He didn't even get full extension in it. Like Robert Helenius literally ran in there with his shin up in there. That ain't Deontay Wilder's fault though. That ain't Deontay Wilder's fault at all. See, he set a trap for him. He didn't get the full extension on it. Just imagine what would have happened if he would have got the full extension on it. If Wilder would have got the full extension on it, you get what I'm saying? That would have been something else. If he was able to get the full extension on that punch, see, a lot of people, matter of fact, I don't have it right here. A lot of people feeling some type of way. A lot of people, and I get it. I do get it. A lot of people feeling some type of way about this. But Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Smitho, man. Calling from Orlando, Florida, man.
What's your name, fam?
Smitho.
No, Anito, calling from there. Talk to me, fam. From Orlando, talk to me.
No, man, I know I fuck with the show, man. I love it, man. I like what you're doing, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that, bro. I really do appreciate that, man. I just try to keep it. I try to keep it as unbiased as possible, and I try to point out, I have a boxing criteria over here. You know what I mean? I try to keep it boxing. And hey, man, you got to have a boxing criteria. When you don't have a boxing criteria, you always go wrong. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I try to always do. Keep a boxing criteria over here.
Now check this out though. You think Haney and Tank gonna fight ever?
I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to tell. I think that it should be better now that Tank is a free agent. If he's a free agent, like he say he is, it'll make that fight easier to happen. But to be honest with you, I don't think they'll fight not no time soon. Maybe in years to come. But right now, anytime soon, I don't think they're gonna fight, because Devin Haney, that boy, he gonna have to move up.
Okay, based off that last performance, you think he'll beat Tank?
Styles make fights. Tank has that equalizer, man. That boy Tank got power, man. It's really kind of hard for me to say he'll beat Tank. But
yeah, but Devin Haney could have beat him. Devin Haney could have knocked him out, but he couldn't put that power behind them punches.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, the only way we're going to know, they got to fight each other. So until they really fight each other, fam, it's just a matter of opinion on what we think will happen and stuff like that. But they got to fight each other. So that's how you say it.
I got one last thing for you.
Go ahead.
I got one last thing for you. We from Florida and shit like that. Man, fuck them Wakanda niggas, man.
It is what it is, man. Hey, salute to you, my brother, man. Shout out to Nito from Orlando, man. Hey, what part of the O you from? You from what part of O you from?
From Paramount, man, cross town.
Oh yeah, you from Paramount. Okay, for sure though, man. Salute, man. Salute.
You know Mike Bell and all them. Mike Bell too. Tell them about Mike Bell.
Yeah, for sure. I lived in Orlando. I got family that live in Eatonville and all throughout Orlando.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Most up.
For sure, man. Salute to you, fam. Yes, sir, man. FLA in the house. See this right here, man. Listen, this right here, man, got people feeling some type of way. Check this out. And I understand why. This picture right here got people feeling some type of way. And I get it. I understand. I get it, right? But we've seen this before. We've seen this with Bernard Hopkins, Joe Calzaghe. He didn't get knocked out, but we saw this with Joe Smith Jr. and Bernard. We seen this, right? And things like this happen. But if there's any consolation prize, I want to say this. Caleb Plant is a black fighter. If he was black when he fought Canelo, he's black when he fought Anthony Dirrell. So if there's any kind of consolation prize, just look at it as though Caleb Plant lost, Anthony Dirrell lost to another black fighter. Okay?
True, true, true.
Let's just. I think that'll help you cope with it a little bit more. Cope with it a little bit more. My thing is when a fighter is when a fighter is disrespectful, and it is what it is. Everything go out the window. Now, Anthony Dirrell, shout out to Boxing Jills in the building. Shout out to Boxing Jills. Shout out to Reggie Owens in the building as well. Listen, bro, let me tell you something. Caleb Plant can fight, dog. Listen, that dude right there, he remind me of Floyd, like more like not Pretty Boy Floyd. He reminds me a lot of Money Mayweather. Money Mayweather. He reminds me a lot of Money Mayweather. He does. I call him the white Floyd Mayweather. He's the white Floyd Mayweather. I mean, light-skinned Floyd Mayweather. His brother. He's a light-skinned Floyd Mayweather mixed with a little bit of Sugar Ray. I remember what I was saying that last year. He's a light-skinned. He's a white Floyd Mayweather mixed with a little bit of Sugar Ray. Just about 15% of Sugar Ray. He's 15% Sugar Ray Leonard. 85% Money Mayweather. That's Caleb Plant. That's Caleb Plant. He said Plant still dips down too much, I think. You get what I'm saying? That's Caleb Plant right there. That's Caleb Plant right there. He said, man, that white boy got knocked out by a white boy. Yeah, pretty much, James. Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. Or a black dude got knocked out by a black dude. We'll say that. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Caleb Plant made a believe out of me when he fought Canelo. He made a believe out of me. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Now this through the grapevine. Now, through the grapevine, we have my dog Booger Ray. No, you know, I couldn't end this show without talking. I know I couldn't, not talk about Booger Ray Leonard, my favorite promoter of all time. Now, I like to come with the receipts. You guys know one thing about me. I like to come with the receipts. Because I know the Wakanda mindset because I was a Wakanda for 28 years of my life. So I do know the Wakanda mindset, right? And when it doesn't fit the narrative, it's all about deflection, not accepting reality and stuff like that. Me being a professional Wakanda nigga myself, I have a PhD in Wakanda. I woke up out of it 6 years ago, but I have a PhD in it. I understand the Wakanda mindset very well, right? Because I was a professional Wakanda nigga myself. So now, my dog Booger Ray Leonard is now calling on Twitter for Caleb Plant to get another shot at Canelo Alvarez. And Booger Ray is saying that he honestly believes that if Caleb Plant was to fight Canelo again, he would beat him now that he has a new trainer. Y'all think I'm lying, right? Coach, you lying. Coach, you making this up. You don't never come with receipts. You don't never come with receipts, right? Coach, you ain't got no receipts on that. You don't never come with receipts. You just be making stuff up. That's what they say, right? That's what they say, all right? I got the receipt, right?
True, true, true.
No, I got the receipt. And I'm going to move on from that. I'm going to show y'all this and I'm going to move on from that. This what got him upset right here. This right here got him upset right here. That's what got him upset right there, right? I've seen worse. Let's see. Where my dog Booger Ray at? This is my Twitter timeline, as you can see. This is my Twitter timeline. Where my dog Booger Ray at? Let me see, can I get the Booger Ray? There's my dog Johnny Rice. We're going to talk about Johnny Rice, too. There go Mikaela. There she go. That girl did the damn thing. Let's go. And we're going to talk about Devin Haney some more, too. Let's go to my dog Booger Ray. Coach Booger Ray Leonard didn't say that. Okay. Coach be lying. That nigga be clickbaiting. He don't be, you know what I mean? He ain't got no receipts. He always hating on the black man. Okay, that's what they say, right? That's what they say. That's what they say. That's what Wakanda niggas been saying. I know. I get. Trust, I was once you Wakanda. I was you for 28 years. Remember that. I know you better than you know yourself. Let's see. Where is that? Where my dog at? Where my dog? One of my favorite promoter of all time. Booger Ray. Let me find it because I don't want nobody thinking I'm making it up. I don't want nobody thinking I'm lying. I don't want nobody thinking I'm putting words in anybody's mouth, right? Let's see. You know the crazy part about it? Mayweather Promotions had an opportunity to sign Claressa Shields. They didn't even sign her. They opted to sign what the girl name? Savannah Marshall. And they was cheesing from ear to ear. I don't know why, but you know, it is what it is. I get it. And now the same woman that you guys didn't want to sign, pass up on her, she beat the girl from the UK who you signed. Let me find that, man. Let me find that. Oh, you know what? I think it's in my messages. Somebody sent it to me in my messages. Here you go, right here. I got it right here. I want to find that for you guys. I don't want nobody thinking I like to have receipts over here because dudes be thinking, hold on. Damn, where that video at, man? I can't find it, dog. Damn, I got it, dog. Somebody send me that. I got it, dog. I got it. I damn sure got it. Caller, what's your name? Where you coming from?
Shit, Orlando, Florida. Name Doc.
Doc from Orlando. Talk to me.
Shit, so basically, I'm just gonna sum it up. I just had something quick to say. So I watched the fight. We all saw the Plant knocked out Dirrell. But man, when I tell you, I just went and got my food, and before I could sit down, I see that the motherfucking big white boy was knocked out. That shit ain't look funny or stage to y'all, man. Like nobody ain't question that. That one of the craziest looking knockout to y'all.
It was a crazy looking knockout. I'm not gonna lie, but I picked Wilder to knock him out anyways. I'm gonna be honest with you. But if you look at the way he came in, like he literally right.
He came in swinging, and Deontay Wilder was on his back foot, but it's like he didn't even move that right hand forward. It's just like it was the weakest tap, and the man just was knocked out.
It was an open hand. It was an open hand knockout. It was an open hand knockout too. Like he didn't even hit him with the fist. He hit him open-handedly. And I actually have the picture. So I was like, you know what, man? A lot of people are saying that was a dive. I can't compare it to the Malik Scott dive. The thing that kind of made me think it was a knockout because Buddy was just laid out. He was like froze up, like his whole body spasmed up. So I don't know if he was acting. He was really selling it. Do you think he was really selling it?
He had to be selling it. I'm just like I watched the fight over and over. I might have to see the picture once you post it once we get off, but it's just how that fight looked, man. Me and my boy, we were just watching. We was just dumbfounded. It just looked real fake to me. It might not have been, but they just wanted to throw Wilder a cherry to get him back out there. But it just looked real funny to me. He don't get a real opponent in his next fight. I'm kind of gonna be off that Wilder hype train. Yeah, he knocking everybody out, but you knocking out fucking bums. Like, come on, man. But that's all I had to say. I'm calling from Orlando, Florida. I love the show, man.
Yeah, shout out to Doc from the old man. Salute, man. Hey, man. Hey, look, I'm trying to get a man the benefit of the doubt, dog. I'm trying to get him the benefit of the doubt. He said I was Hollywood, coach. Hey, look here. I'm trying to give Wilder the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna say it was a knockout. Man. And let's praise Wilder for his accomplishments, man. Come on, man. The Wilder fan base, they have a right to celebrate right now. Let's just go ahead and praise it, man. Why y'all gotta spoil the moment? Why y'all gotta spoil the moment, man? Damn, where's that video at, man? Leonard Ellaby said I wanted to delete it. Leonard Ellaby said, I know one thing. That knockout, if Caleb Plant was to fight Canelo again, I'm telling you this is what he said. It's out there. I'm going to find it. If Caleb Plant fights Canelo again, he think he'll beat him. think he'll stop him. And guess what? Maybe he will. Maybe he will beat Canelo. Maybe he will beat Canelo. But what I'm saying is this here. Shout out to Edward Castillo. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Caleb Plant was still getting tagged by right paws. Okay. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, man? It's T, man. I'm calling from Houston, Texas, man.
T from Houston. Talk to me, fam.
Hey, man. First of all, man, I really need to get this out, man. Listen, bro, I really feel like, Devin Haney really needs to move up to 140, man, because to be honest, man, if you sit back and listen to the commentary, during some of these fights, man, if Devin do fight Loma, man, it's not gonna be what people think it's gonna be. People think, it's a lot of racial bias going on, man. So, Devin gonna have to really work hard. He's gonna have to work 10 times harder, than he did against Kambosos, in order to get even a decision against Lomachenko. And as for Deontay Wilder, man, I just feel like, it really don't matter who he fight right now, man. It's like, if you can't beat Tyson Fury, man, it's like, it's no point of even, continuing to fight, because it's literally impossible for him to get all those belts, man. And as for Caleb Plant and Anthony Dirrell, man, for Dirrell to just sit there and say, he's giving out 10K for somebody to find the video, man. I tweeted him like 30 times, and I haven't even received a response. So I'm not sure if he even, really felt like he was going to give out that 10K, man. But most importantly, though, man, I honestly feel like right now, bro, Devin really needs to look into fighting Josh Taylor right now, man. They can meet at catch weight, whatever the case may be. Because I'm telling y'all, man, if Devin fight Loma, it's not going to be, I'm telling you, it's going to be a lot of racial bias, especially, whenever it comes to the commentary and the decision, man. But, that's all I got to say, man. I don't want to hold y'all up, but I'm listening right now, man. So just kind of recap on what I said, man. I'm listening, though.
All right, shout out to T from Houston, man. Salute, fam. I can't worry about the racial bias and shit. That's what it's gonna be. That's exactly what it's gonna be. But it is what it is. It was here before I came on YouTube, and that's just what it's gonna be. The fans have a right to feel the way they want to feel. They have a fight to feel the way they want to feel. You get what I'm saying? Hold on. I'm on Twitter, man. People keep. I'm on Twitter right now. I'm trying to find this tweet where Leonard Ellaby said this. Like literally, bro. I thought I retweet. That's why I retweet everything, dog. I always retweet everything. Damn. Caller, what's your name?
James Lee, coach.
James Lee, talk to me.
James Lee, coach. Hey, brother. Hey,
yes,
man,
sir.
that fight with Devin Haney, boy, he schooled the hell out of me. I ain't think he was going to do nothing other than that.
Yeah.
Right? Because for real, truth be told, brother, George Kambosos is a one-trick pony, bro.
Yeah.
And Devin's skills are too good. See, George can only fight when you initiate or just stand there and you can't. Once you throw that one punch, then he try to throw them combinations. But Devin,
counterpunch.
Devin jab is too hard for him.
Yeah, in that fight, what surprised me, which I said it. If you listen to my prediction, I said Devin Haney gonna have to do something different, in order to get the fans a little bit more excited. I say from what I've been watching in his training, it looks like Devin Haney is gonna walk him down. And if you look in that fight, especially the second half of the fight, he was walking George Kambosos down. In the 10th round, I think it was the 10th round, it looked like Devin Haney was going to knock him out. He hit that man 34 times, and George Kambosos only landed one punch that entire round. He was beating the brakes off of him that round. George Kambosos was wobbling. I thought he was going to quit. That's how bad he was getting beat. If Devin Haney had any kind of punching power, he would have got him out of there.
Yeah, coach. And I think, man, they trying to set it up for the Lomachenko. But truth be told, bro, like I always say, I don't got Lomachenko beat not near one of them young guns, bro. Devin too long for him. Yeah, Devin don't have the power, but Devin too long for Lomachenko. Straight up, I'm talking about the way he utilizes his reach, and like Lomachenko don't got no power. Devin ain't no tired fighter. Only person Lomachenko beat is somebody he can tie out. He not tying out Devin. clear point blank, man.
I'll we get that fight, man. I know it's gonna be hell of a thing online with the Devin Haney fan base and the Lomachenko fan base. But I definitely hope we get that fight. But I think it should happen at 140. I don't think Dev can make 135. You see, he look like a damn skeleton. You saw how bad, you saw how terrible he looked on the way in.
But you gotta, but one thing that I looked at, his frame looked small, right? But what I looked at is I looked at the stamina.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
You're talking about in the ring. You're talking about in the ring. He performed very well in the ring. He did.
Yeah, in the ring. Like he didn't show no loss of stamina or none of that. Even when Cambogia tried to get him with the rough tactics. But I already knew, man, like that fight was unnecessary. That's just to be truthful. And for them to say, oh now he want pound for pound, like he just beat the same dude.
Yeah.
If you giving him pound for pound now, he should have been pound for pound.
Yeah, I mean, pound for pound is subjective to the individual. Everybody who has their favorite fighter are going to put their fighters there. That's just the way it is. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with Devin Haney feeling he should be on someone else's pound for pound list, just like it's nothing wrong with you wanting your fighter to be on a pound for pound. There's nothing wrong with it. It's subjective to the individual. There's really no truth to it because a lot of these guys who make pound for pound lists, they don't have a boxing criteria. It's based on where they're from, how much you like them, popularity, social media. So, you know, that's what it's based on, fam, to be honest with you.
Right. And that's the only thing I hate, man. I just hope we start getting some of these fights that we looking for, man, because it's most definitely needed.
Yes, sir. Shout out to James Lee. Salute, fam. Thank you for calling in, my brother. Salute. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Let's see. Shout out to Arlette. Arlette, I didn't know you was here, sis. Shout out to Arlette. I can't find it, dog. I'm so upset. I am so upset I can't find it. That's okay, though. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's O from Cali.
O from Cali, talk to me.
Yeah, I just want to say Devin Haney did a great performance. He stepped it up a little bit. You're right. I don't know if he either didn't go for the knockout or he just don't have the power. Because he was hitting them with some good shots. So I don't know if he was pulling on some of them punches, not giving it up his all, but he definitely hit him with some good right hands.
Yeah, he did.
But as far as the Loma situation, so I'm gonna get into my bag right now because I think Devin Haney did look bad. Like as far as the weigh-ins, you could tell he's outgrown the division. So he's sticking around. He's a 140 guy, and he's still at 135.
Yeah.
So the only thing I have, and on top of that, you can see the previous caller said there's a narrative or, racial. I don't think it's racial. I think it's just Loma's their guy. They pulled out the Devin Haney clinch counter.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the Devin Haney clinch counter during the fight?
No, I didn't see it.
They was counting how many times he initiated the clinch. So when he fights Loma,
clinching is a part of boxing.
Yeah, when he fights, but they was counting the clinches. So when he fights Loma, I think they might dock points. They might, they're gonna separate him quick. They're not gonna let him hug, and I think they might even dock points for him initiating clinches. But I mean, it's still a good fight because Devin will be the bigger guy, and he should beat him. Loma's the smaller guy, and I still got Devin Haney winning. But the only thing I got is he might do himself a disservice staying at 135. It might affect him during the fight.
Okay.
But that's all I say, Coach.
Hey, shout out to O from Cali, man. Shout out to O from Cali. You know my motto. Hey, you know my motto. My thing is this here. If a fighter is struggling to make weight and he chooses to continue to fight at that weight, I don't want no excuses if that fighter loses. I don't want no excuses. Man, he was weight drained. He chose to fight at that weight. So if you chose to come in there and fight at 135 when you looking like a skeleton at weigh-in, that's Devin Haney's. That's on Devin Haney. You get what I'm saying? So here it goes right here, though, guys. Right here, this is Leonard Ellaby right here. He said, in my opinion, if given another opportunity, he must have deleted it. He must have deleted it because He said, in my opinion, if given another opportunity, working with Bradman, Caleb beats Canelo. That's what he said. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Bob Boxing Nerd from Canada.
Your phone sound, it broke up. What's your name again?
Boxing Nerd from Canada.
Boxing Nerd from Canada. Talk to me.
Oh, so what's going on, Coach? I was just saying. I called to like clear up the speculation about the Robert Helenius knockout and how it was fixed, and it was that if you slow down the clip from a different angle, you see Robert Helenius' eyes closed right before the punchline, and you know what happens when your eyes close or when you don't see a punch into night, or you get really hurt badly. And if it's against Wilder, it's not going to be a good night. So I'm just happy Wilder won. Hopefully, I think he can stop everybody, including Usyk, except maybe Fury, just because he has a different kind of chin and the recovery. I feel like Joyce gets stopped too as well. Joe Joyce, I believe there was rumors that he got knocked out in sparring. So if AJ can stop you, Wilder could definitely stop you. So his chin is not as made of titanium like everybody thinks it is. So, but I'm happy for Alicia and Claressa Shields. Happy Caleb Plant won. I feel like Caleb Plant puts up a better fight than people give him credit for against David Benavidez too, because David doesn't have any head movement and could beat David Benavidez. That's my opinion. But thank you for allowing me to get on the show, and have a good day, bro.
Yes, sir. Salute to you, man. Shout out to Boxing Nerd. Yeah, see, my thing is this here. See, my thing is this. There's nothing that clears all doubt like two men getting in the ring fighting each other. I can sit back and say, yo, man, you know, Devin Haney will beat this guy if they fight. Tank Davis will beat Devin Haney if they fight. I can sit here and say all of that. Guess what? Guess the only way we're going to find out. They got to fight each other.
True, true, true.
And if these guys don't fight each other, guess what? It's just speculation from all of us. That's all it is, just speculation. You know, and you know, when the fighters don't fight each other, it makes people start trying to use the triangle theory. This is in the triangle theory really don't work like that. I don't know why I can't get this on there like this. You get what I'm saying? They want to start using the triangle theory, but that's okay. I can blow it up right here. That's okay. They like to use the triangle theory, and when they go to talking about these fights, and you know, when my fighter punch hard, he got a lot of power. Well, that don't mean shit. You know, you got fighters who have power, but guess what? Sometimes they can fight a fighter, and that fighter take that power away from them. Take their power hand away from them. Anything can happen in a fight. Anything can happen in the fight, so, you know, we won't know until these guys actually fight each other. And this is why you have to have the fights. If you don't have the fights, guess what? You'll never know. If you don't have the fights. If you don't have the fights, we'll be sitting back talking about woulda, coulda, shoulda, and yeah, man, my fighter will do this and he'll do that. If they fight each other, I'm like, okay, well, I hear what you're saying, Playboy, but fact of the matter is, you know, until they fight each other, we'll never know. There go the tweet right there. Leonard Ellaby said, October the 16th, 2022. In my opinion, if given another opportunity working with Bradman, Caleb Plant beats Canelo. And he did say in his opinion. So, you know, that's why. Oh, okay. He did say in his opinion. And there's nothing wrong with his opinion. And guess what? Maybe Caleb Plant can. But Caleb Plant is definitely going to have to fight David Benavidez. Those guys have to fight each other, dog. There's no reason why David Benavidez should not, and Caleb Plant shouldn't be fighting each other. They're on the same side of the street. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's good, Coach? It's Keenan from North Carolina.
Keenan, talk to me.
Yeah, I just want to call in. I was just gonna say, in terms of it was some good fights this weekend, but in particular with Devin Haney, I know I give him a lot of flack, but I was actually really impressed with how he did. Just with he showed a little more versatility and stuff like that, and I think he controlled range real good.
Yeah.
And my thing is, like, you know, we all joke and pick at him for not having punching power, but at the same time, if you can't get him out there, just beat his ass up.
Yeah,
just beat him. And
bro, he was
like, yeah.
That 9th and 10th round,
yeah.
I was like, how in the hell did George Kambosos take those shots? And Devin Haney started he was walking him down. Like, he was literally taking the crown to him, like, I'm gonna show you ain't got what you think you got. And I saw a look of defeat and Camboso's face. He knew, like, brother, okay, Devin Haney ain't got no punching power, right? But man, that dude face is fucked up. I'm like, bruh, oh my Lord, this is. I thought he was gonna quit. That 10th round, I thought he was gonna quit.
He knocked a hole in the side of his head. I ain't never seen it. He was bleeding out the side of his head over his ears. So, you know, and that's the thing, like Lomachenko, I done said before, like Lomachenko ain't the biggest puncher, but when you find them shots and that's why I like too, because you know Devin, he'll usually like kind of slow it down, not slow it down, but he'll just kind of do what he needs to at the end to win. But he was really mashing the gas on Cambo. So
yeah, okay, yeah, for sure, man. Shout out to Keenan, man. Keenan, thank you for calling in, my brother. Salute. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yeah. Al Simmons says he said Lomachenko is more skilled than Haney. He ain't no Cambosos. I mean, we won't know how skilled Lomachenko is than Haney until they fight each other. That's how you saw that. Till they fight each other. You know what I mean? They got to fight each other. So I mean, Lomachenko ain't gonna beat Devin Haney just by me or you saying that he'll beat him. He's too skilled for him. They got to get in the ring and fight each other. I think you'll be surprised though. I think you'll be surprised. That's what I'm about. I'm about seeing the fighters fight each other. I heard the same thing. When Teofimo Lopez fought Lomachenko. They said Teofimo can't beat Loma. Loma's too skilled. I heard that same thing. I heard that before as well. Until he got beat by Teofimo Lopez. And then after he got beat, then they said, well, he got beat because he had a tear. He had a messed up shoulder. What you say? That hold on the side of his head was from clinching. And Devin Haney landed behind Camboso's ear. He sleeps him. Now that hole behind his head wasn't from clinching. Yeah, right here. No. But it is what it is. I get it. Trust me, I get it. Yeah, I get it. What you say? Knock down 305. He say that. He say, put that shit in the ring. That's the only way we gonna find out. We can talk about Lomachenko, the greatest fighter of all time. We could talk about Devin Haney being pillow fist. We could talk about all of that. The only way we're going to find out if Lomachenko is as great as you say he is, him and Devin Haney are going to have to get in that ring and fight each other.
True.
Jose said it was a clash of heads. Yeah, but what about the rest of his face? The rest of his face. Al said, he said Haney is nice but not unbeatable. Yeah, I agree with you on that. He's not unbeatable. But one thing we do know, Al, we do know Lomachenko is beatable. We know that. I think every fighter is beatable, Al. Every fighter is beatable. If they fight long enough, eventually they'll meet someone who has their number. If they fight long enough, eventually they'll meet someone who has their number. So you're totally right about that. Devin Haney is not unbeatable. We'll just say that he hasn't lost yet. But one thing we do know, we know for a fact Lomachenko is not unbeatable because he's been beat twice already. We know that for a fact. Eileen, what you say? You say Teofimo was scared to fight Cambosos in rematch. No, I think Teofimo moved up because he didn't want to kill himself to try to make that weight again. What this guy say? He say coach suddenly riding Haney. What do you mean riding Haney? How am I riding Haney? What did I say that was riding him? That him and Lomachenko have to fight each other in order for us to see who wins? Because I won't push your narrative, C. Vasquez? Is that what it is? I'm telling you, both men got to fight each other. Listen, I get it. I know who you won. I know who you won, Vasquez. I get it. But they still got to fight each other. That's the only way you're going to know. Because I won't dick ride for your fighter. I don't dick ride for fighters. You got the wrong channel, fam. You might want to leave, go somewhere else. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? This is Agent. B-Block, D-Town, D-City. Haneyville, baby. Baltimore, where you at? I ain't starting no rumors. I ain't starting no trouble. But let's be honest, man. Is Tank Davis, is he finally out? Is he finally gone from the shadow of Floyd Mayweather? Is he really gonna be a real man, a real deal Holyfield? Is he finally gonna do his own stuff? Nah, he ain't gonna do his own stuff, Coach. Hayes gonna do his own stuff. You know why? Because he got his dad behind him. And you got Lomachenko, dad behind him. Have you seen Davis? Anybody behind him but his trainer that just says yes sir, yes sir? Mm-hmm. I mean, everybody can say they can hate,
everybody can say that they're on one side, but when you see one side actually trying to do stuff, trying to make something, then yeah, you're gonna actually support the fighter that wants to make things instead of the fighter being on a radio show. They ask him a question. Hey man, is it true, man? They gave you all these fights in front of you. They didn't want to give you the fights. Nah, I never asked for those fights. I never wanted to fight Lomachenko. I never wanted to fight Devin Haney. I never fought nobody, and everybody got shot. I saw the radio show. I just don't remember the name of it, Coach. Tank Davis is a liar. He's a hype job, and like you said, Coach, he's not a hype job, but I think he is, because at the end of the day,
I don't think Tank is a hype job at all. I think Tank is a bad boy. It's just that we want to see Tank fight the other guys. Yeah. I think because Tank's skill set, his footwork, his speed, and stuff like that, I think he'll give anybody hell. I get it. I know you're angry. Cool. I know you love Devin Haney, and I know you don't like Tank Davis, but it's my in my opinion, being as fair and balanced as I possibly can. You know, Tank Davis is a bad boy, and now that he is not, from what he's saying, he's not with Floyd Mayweather anymore. I think we will see a lot of those fights. We got to give Tank some time to see if he can make those fights happen. Yeah. But I'm not going to sit here and say he's a hype job. That dude good, dog. He good. Cool. I'm not going to say that.
One more thing, Coach, and that's it. I'm going to leave you alone because I know you're busy. Everybody always, you know how it is. The thing is, the way I see Tank Davis, he's a guy that comes in there trying to out-muscle, trying to knock the guy out, right? That's his game plan right there, trying to knock you out. Yeah, he got good leg movement. He doesn't have good head movement. But I'm going to tell you this about the history of boxing, and you know this, Coach. George Foreman, Joe Frazier, they were knockout artists. But guess what? When they finally fought a real, legitimate, skilled boxer, they lost. Mike Tyson was a hell of a fighter. I love Mike Tyson. He's one of my favorite fighters of all time. But when he went in there and fought Holyfield, which Holyfield was a great boxer, great technician, and he fought his own pedigree, Olympic pedigree, and Lennox Lewis too. When you know how to box and how to maneuver, I know. To say that Tank Davis is more vulnerable to lose against a boxer than Devin Haney, that is a legitimate boxer, technique and skills. Shakur Stevenson, Lomachenko, they have better skills to outmaneuver a guy that's just coming out there to just knock you out. Okay. You got to come in the ring with more than that, especially if you're fighting guys that are C-class fighters. That's all I got to say, Coach. Keep it good. D-Town, D-Block, Baltimore, where you at? You down, baby. Tank Davis going down. Hype hill.
Shout out to Adrian from Dallas, man. Shout out to Adrian from Dallas. I totally disagree. I totally disagree with him being a hype job. He ain't gonna never get me say no dumb ass shit like that. But I think Devin Haney, all of those fighters in the lightweight division are beatable, right? And the only way we're going to know who is who. This is why it's important, guys, that the fighters fight each other. You get what I'm saying? Now you know why I reiterate these fighters have to fight each other. Because, this is a diehard pro Devin Haney fan. So in his mind, Devin Haney is the best. Someone who's a diehard Tank Davis fan, in their mind, Tank Davis is the best. The only way we're going to find out the top fighters have to fight each other. That's how you clear all doubt. You don't win fights by, man, because he's your favorite fighter and you say he'll lose to him. That ain't how fights are won and lost in the ring. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Thomas Jackson, calling from Grifton, North Carolina.
Thomas Jackson calling from North Carolina. Talk to me, fam.
Man, listen, man. What I'm saying, if a Tank and Devin Haney fight take place, people need to know that that's a fight of two people with great skills, different type of boxers. You got a boxer against a puncher who can fight. And what I think it is a Ray Leonard and a Hagler fight. And it's all determined on who is going to want it the most at the end. But don't think that Devin Haney ain't got no power, because Devin Haney got power because he keep them dudes above him when he's boxing them. So they ain't coming in just trying to go crazy because he keeping them above him. He must got some kind of power to keep them above him.
Yeah, you know what? You get the nail right on the head. Like I seen it with Pernell Whitaker. I seen it with a lot of fighters, man. A lot of fighters coming up. They said, "Oh man, he ain't got no punch to pop." Winky Wright, and I'm like, okay, well they keep beating dudes. You see what I'm saying? So my thing, Thomas, is this: the only way we're going to know who is who the best is, the fighters are going to have to fight each other. Until they fight each other, we're going to continue to have this, yeah, man, you know, Tank fight him, he gonna do this, and Lomachenko fight him, he gonna do that, and yada, 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 yada. Listen, we won't know until they fight each other.
That's right. That's right. And you know what, though, Coach? It's simply this. Fanboys, see, I boxed before.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
from out of D.C.
Yes, sir.
And I came up with Mark Too Sharp Johnson and all that.
Oh, yeah, Too Sharp.
And
Yeah, Too
with
Sharp was a bad boy.
fanboys-
Too Sharp was a bad boy, now.
Yes, he was. Me and him used to spar together when we were kids. But I tell you one thing, what they need to know is just simply this. The fights need to take place for us fans to know. I know I might like one fighter better than the other or whatever, but at the end of the day, we need to see them fight to see who's going to win. We can sit and talk all day long, but I ain't no Wakanda or no Zabando nigga, like you say. And I'm gonna look the fight as a fan and not as a fanboy. You take care, Coach. I enjoy you and keep doing what you do.
Yeah, man, shout out to my brother Thomas Jackson, man. Salute, fam. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Salute, fam. That was a great call. That was a great call right there. And see, this is why we have a boxing criteria over here, right? This is, you know, we have a boxing criteria, man, and we got our, and we have commandments over here. I'm gonna have to drop the commandments as well. Shout out to Al Simmons. Dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, why nobody talk about Michelle Rivera? I have no idea. Maybe I don't think, like me, I don't see much of Michelle Rivera. So maybe out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, out of mind. You hardly see him fight. So, you know, maybe that's why. You know, out of sight, out of mind, fam. That's probably why.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shout out to Bonjoko Hendricks for becoming a new member. For becoming a new member. Salute to you, fam. That's it. That's how you settle all disputes. How you settle all disputes is in the ring. You can feel the way you want to feel about a fighter. Nothing wrong with that. But guess what? The only way we're going to know if and I tell you guys this all the time, when you have Megatron fighting Optimus Prime, and I gave this analogy this weekend when Alicia Baumgardner fought Mikaela Myer, and when Claressa Shields fought Savannah Marshall. I said, you have Megatron fighting Optimus Prime. This is a 50-50 fight. Listen to what I said Friday. I said, this fight 50-50. This shouldn't go either way. But you had to make a strong pick. I picked Baumgardner and Shields, right? I picked Devin Haney. I picked Caleb Plant. And I picked Wilder, right? And I have the receipts. But when you have two top predators fighting each other, because when I said Lomachenko and Devin Haney, I say that's a 50-50 fight. Tank Davis fighting any of those other guys, I say it's a 50-50 fight. Because you can make an argument for why all these different fighters, Devin Haney, Lomachenko, Tank Davis, you can make an argument for how they can win, right? And if you're a fanboy of a fighter, then that fighter is the greatest thing since sliced cheese. I am a fanboy killer. We don't do fanboying over here. You get what I'm saying? And I do my best to run fanboys away off this channel, right? I tell you all the time, this ain't the channel for you. This ain't the fanboy channel, right? But the only way to clear all doubt, and I've been watching boxing for since I was 5-6 years old, 41, 42 years. The only way to clear all doubt, the guys got to fight each other. This is how you settle it in the ring. I never seen a fighter win a fight because his fans say he's going to win. Yeah, man. I like Alexander Usyk over Wilder. We ain't got to see that fight. We automatically know he gonna win. Oh, I like Wilder over Usyk. We ain't got to see that fight. We automatically know he gonna win. Oh yeah, I like Lomachenko over Tank and Devin. We ain't got to see that fight. We automatically know he gonna win. No, you don't get wins because you say your fighter's going to win. Oh, I like Devin Haney. Devin Haney will beat Tank and Lomachenko. We automatically know he gonna win. No. That's not how this works. In the sport of boxing, the way you find out who is going to win, they have to fight each other.
True.
Now, we can make our predictions. There's nothing wrong with making our predictions. But You know what I mean? Like, they got to get in there and fight each other. They got to get in there and fight each other. Simple as that. You get what I'm saying? That's how this works. Shout out to Jit Stanfield. Jit Stanfield, what's going on, fam? Smile back if you're ugly. You say, yep, some fanboys and some fangirls act like their favorite fighter is related to them or something. It is what it is, man. I mean, that's what happened when you're a man fan of a fighter so hard and you have an emotional attachment to that fighter. Like me, I tell you guys time and time again, I am a fan of the sport of boxing. And if you have a boxing criteria, you can never go wrong. I have a boxing criteria. Where's my list at? I have a boxing criteria. And my boxing criteria, is it here? I had it written down. I have a boxing criteria, though. It's how many top 10 guys you fought? Did you dominate the weight division? Did you unify the weight division? If you unified, were you dominating? How many top 10 fighters? And if you have a belt, how many times you defended your titles? You get what I'm saying? So, like, a criteria would be like a Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Marvelous Marvin Hagler was a middleweight champion for like 7.5 years. He had 49 fights before he got a shot at the title. And he got robbed in that. A boxing criteria would be Sugar Ray Leonard. Would be Ron Lyle. Muhammad Ali is a perfect example. Sugar Ray Robinson, a perfect example. Fought all the top 10 guys. Fought all of them. You get what I'm saying? Damn near all of them. Who you fight matters. That's the criteria we have over here. We, like over here at New Media Today, USA Boxing, we don't have the fanboy criteria. And a lot of fanboys don't like me because I won't push their narrative. I give a damn about your narrative. And if you want to unsubscribe, bye, we holler. I will replace you. And that's it. So that's how I look at it. But I want to show you guys something. This is very interesting. I was looking at something, right? And let me show you, I'm really, really good at these analytics. And I tell you guys that I know a lot where a lot of people who watch us come from, right? These are my analytics, right? Let me blow this up a little bit. My analytics tell me which city watches me the most, right? I have a lot of, I think this over the past month, over the past last 28 days, as you can see right here, right? Has nothing to do with boxing. You know, we get a lot of views out of Los Angeles. We got a lot of views out of New York, London. Get a lot of views out of Houston. No, this over the last 30 days, right? Dallas, Chicago, Baltimore, Atlanta, San Francisco, Philadelphia, Miami, Las Vegas, Sacramento, Austin. This is as of right now, from September 19th to October the 16th. So, you know, Washington, D.C., Birmingham, Alabama, and then the other cities. Florida on there quite a few times. You know what I mean? So, right now, we're captivating people over here. We're captivating people over here. So what we're doing is working. Our criteria is working. They either watch us because they love us or they watch us because they're haters. But they're watching us. You get what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you guys this. If you're new to the channel, we have something called the Boxing Commandments over here. Let me show you the commandments. Because I need to let you guys know, for all of the guys who are new, we are the only channel on YouTube, on the YTBC, that have, as a matter of fact, let me do this. We have a boxing criteria. We have commandments that we go by. And I'm going to let you know what these commandments are. And there's quite a few fanboys that we ran off the block. They couldn't handle the criteria. There was a couple of them that have YouTube channels that were subscribed over here. They don't come over here anymore because my criteria is very rough for them. And you know, they're fanboy YouTube channels, right? So we ran a couple of them off the block. And I want you to see this, guys. I want you to see this. Because this is what it is. This is the criteria that we have over here at New Media Today USA Boxing. If you're new to the channel, please pay attention. We have something called the 16 Commandments of the Boxing Gods. And as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and put some church music on. Let's put some church music on this. Lord have mercy. We got some people that's been in violation over here at New Media Today USA Boxing. Lord have mercy. Let's break it down one time. Now, the great Reverend Abernathy once told me that over here at New Media Today USA Boxing, over here at New Media Today USA Boxing, we got something called the 16 Commandments of the Boxing Gods. And commandment number 1, thou shalt not fanboy for any fighter. Yes, Lord. Commandment number 2, thou shalt not deride for a promotional company or a promoter. So if you somebody that say, I'm pro PBC, or you pro Top Rank, or you pro Matchroom, guess what? We don't do no deriding for promotional companies over here at New Media Today USA Boxing. Yes, Lord. Commandment number 3, there should not be a manager or promoter of any fighter. Yes, Lord. We got a whole lot of managers and promoters over here that's in the YTBC. Commandment number 5, there should not talk boxing without facts. Just because you say facts does not mean that it's facts. You got to have receipts for it to be facts. And a lot of these fanboys, their emotions are facts for them. Commandment number 6, thou shalt not get too emotionally invested in a particular fighter. Yes, Lord. Whole lot of you fanboys get emotionally invested too much in these fighters. Commandment number 7, thou shalt not criticize a fighter for cherry picking when your favorite fighter is cherry picking. Yes, Lord. A whole lot of y'all have a double standard out there. Commandment number 8, oh, I see we running them off. Them fanboys leaving. We running them off right now. Commandment number 8, thou shalt not condone any elite fighter for ducking another elite fighter. If you condone your fighter, if you say, well, my fighter don't have to fight this other elite fighter because we automatically know what's going to happen, you are in violation of commandment number 8. Commandment number 9, thou shalt not speak of the back end money, because you fanboys do not know what back end money means any goddamn way. Commandment number 10, thou shalt not tweet it shit on Twitter for your favorite fighter. Whole lot of Twitter wars going on Twitter. Commandment number 11, thou shalt not threaten people on YouTube if they disagree with you. Oh, you have a whole lot of that going on. When they disagree with you online, these niggas go to threatening you online, saying they gonna pull up. They got shooters. They gonna do A, B, C, and D. We better not see you at the fights. That's what they go to doing when they cannot prove their point. Commandment number 12, thou shalt not speak of the undisputed if your favorite fighter has the French fries belt, aka better known as the franchise belt. Commandment number 13, thou shalt only have permission to be a fanboy of an old school fighter. This is the only exception to the rules over here at New Media Today USA Boxing. Examples are Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, Marvelous Marvin Hagler, the great Sugar Ray Leonard, Salvador Sanchez, etc., etc., etc. Commandment number 14, thou shalt not race bait to push a personal narrative. Yes, Lord, we will not have any race bait over here on this boxing channel at New Media Today USA Boxing. Commandment number 15, thou shalt not have a victimhood mentality and play the race card when you do not get your way. Yes, Lord, we have a whole lot of victims out there on the YTBC that want to play the race card when they lose a debate. Commandment number 16, thou shalt not violate any of the commandments under no circumstances. These are the commandments that all of our subscribers must follow in order to be a subscriber of this channel. As a matter of fact, we're going to go ahead and let me go ahead and repost this. Let me repost this. Yes, Lord. And for anybody that's in violation of any of these commandments, anybody, you might want to reconsider being on this channel, or you might want to refrain from your wicked ways, because we do not play that over here. Okay? We don't play that over here. We don't play that at all. And what I want to do, I want to thank Al.
I guess I got to be like everybody else and thank Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
You know, it is what it is, man. So a lot of people have a problem with it. You know what I mean? Because they like, man, they got commandments over here. I want to be able to come over here, man, and do my fanboy stuff. And I need this dude to cap and push my narrative. I don't do that over here, fam. We don't do that over here. I'm just letting you know. And I tell people, all subscribers ain't good subscribers. That's why I always advise you. I say, you know what, dog? You know, this ain't the channel for you. You might want to unsubscribe. And I tell them that all the time. I do that. You know what I mean? It is what it is, fam. But anyway, the phone lines is open. Someone called in. You can call back. We're going to keep the lines open for another 10 minutes. Then we shutting it down. So this is our criteria over here, fam. We have a criteria. We the only YouTube channel that have we the only YouTube channel that have commandments, right? So when I look at fighters and look at things, I look at it through the eyes of the commandments. And I look at it through the eyes of my boxing criteria. I don't look at it through the eyes of nothing else. I care nothing about where your fighter is from. That doesn't matter to me. I'm an old school Mac from way back. Been doing this shit too long, right? Your hang-ups are not my hang-ups. Remember that. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Coach, it's Giovanni from Jersey. How you feeling, baby?
Giovanni from Jersey. Talk to me, fam.
Hey, man. All I gotta say is I'm sick and tired of Deontay Wilder, bro. It's just this fight didn't prove anything to the boxing world, other than him beating up a straight-up Eurobum, bro. The guy ain't shit. The guy got dropped by Duwop, whoever the fuck his name is from France, and motherfucking that guy, George or the other black dude. They got another bum.
Oh yeah, you talking about you talking about Gerald Washington? Was it Gerald Washington?
I said George, yeah, Gerald Washington.
Yeah,
That's his name. I said George Washington. I'm an asshole. But yeah, so the thing that doesn't prove anything. And who is and I can't stand these fanboys of Deontay Wilder because who is this man beating in the top 10? Who is he defended his crown against when he was a WBC champion? And who is he fighting off of a rebound against Tyson Fury? Nobody. The answer is nobody. He fought nobody, and he beats people that he should beat because they're all bums. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened to that round robin of the 90s? You know what I'm saying? When you had Razor Ruddock, Tommy Morrison, Ika Ibuchi, fucking David Tua, Lennox Lewis, Ray Mercer, so forth and so forth, where guys were constantly fighting, beating each other, and making it fun for these boxing fans out there. There's none of that out there anymore, Coach. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this whole Deontay Wilder fanboy shit. He ain't shit. He's a horrible boxer. He has a hell of a right hand. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna front. He does have a hellacious right hand.
Yeah.
But the motherfucker can't box. Bro, he's the most hyped up American heavyweight champion I've ever seen.
But you don't think?
Cause we ain't got shit.
You don't think that this being a comeback fight and Wilder coming off a knockout loss, you don't think that this is a good tune-up for him? Because I said this last week. I said Robert Helenius is a Eurobum. I mean, this is just facts. And this ain't no shade, but this is the truth. He's not. He's been knocked out 3 times. He was a Eurobum. Anybody else would have fought him, it would have been that. But you don't think that because Wilder, like he needed a soft touch. You get what I'm saying? You don't think that this is the soft touch that he needed? The confidence booster. You don't think so?
He needed it, but at the same time, not that soft. God damn. You know what I'm saying? He's saying this guy was softer than cotton. Like shit, he barely threw that right hand and he fell.
Yeah, he did.
Like an asshole.
Yeah, he caught him open palm in the face. He caught him open palm in the face.
He looked like he slapped him. He looked like he wasn't even looking at it. It looked like when I saw the replay, it looked like he wasn't even trying to hit him hard.
Yeah.
Like it was just a defensive punch. Like, all right, get up off me. That's it. And he just fell. Looking crazy as hell.
Hey, but you think, but look at the way Robert Helenius was on the ground. Like his eyes is wide open and his whole body locked up. You think he was acting?
I don't think he was acting. But God damn, man, that shit was stupid. You know what I'm saying? That shit looks stupid as fuck. He just laid there all frozen and shit.
You say something ain't right, huh?
Hell no. That motherfucker looks stupid as hell.
Giovanni say something ain't right. Giovanni say something ain't right, man.
Hell no. And then Malik Scott bitch ass crying in the post fight. Like he act like he beat Sonny Liston or some shit. Like he was literally crying and hugging him, and he's over here whispering in his ear. I'm surprised he sucked his earlobe off.
Hey, it was an emotional moment for him though, fam. Like you gotta understand. Like it was an emotional moment for you ain't got no sympathy on.
Hell no, he's over here like I thought he slipped his tongue in his ear. Shit.
You ain't got no sympathy, man. Like, come on, man. The man coming back off a knockout loss, 2 back-to-back losses. I think this is his first win since 2019 or something like that. And
man, if you
something like that, yeah. I'm just saying, like, come on, man. Like get a brother a break. Get a brother a break, man. Give him a break.
Knock my ass out 2 times and pay me $10 million. I'm be skipping, laughing. Man, I'm gonna be happy than a motherfucker. I ain't crying. Man, these motherfuckers are soft. Motherfucker, why he whispering in his ear, crying and Man, nobody died and shit. Just soft ass. Man, get your bitch ass out of here. And then Deontay Wilder make it seem like he's like so like he overcame. What the fuck did he overcome? What the fuck did this man overcome that he's so emotional? And it's like what? I don't get it. Please explain this shit to me. I don't get it.
Hey man,
it's like God damn.
Hey man, it is what it is, man. Hey Giovanni, salute to you, fam. Thank you for calling it. My brother from Giovanni from Jersey, man. Yeah, man. Hey Giovanni, 38 hot, man. Giovanni 38 hot. Shout out to Fotex. We're dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Halim is a sinner. He broke the commandments today. Yeah, Halim always break the commandments. He's pro promoter. He's a Tyson Fury fanboy. Oh man, Halim always break the commandments. Always. Shout out to AP. We're dropping that half of bam dub on your boy.
Hey Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
AP said, how do you feel about Claressa Shields' opposition in her weight class? I think she beat a bunch of tomato cans. I still think she's elite, but there's no competition for her. Yeah, you can look at it that way, but you could say the same thing for Savannah Marshall. Like Savannah Marshall, who she fought? She fought a bunch of tomato cans, and there's no competition in her weight class for her. So both of these women had to fight each other. You get what I'm saying? Claressa Shields' opposition. Do you consider Savannah Marshall a tomato can? Because she damn sure whooped her ass. You get what I'm saying, AP? Do you consider Savannah Marshall a tomato can? So I get what you're saying. There's not a bunch of talented women fighters in boxing. You got to take that into consideration too. There's not a bunch of Claressa Shields running around in women's boxing. There's not a bunch of Katie Taylors running around in women's boxing. There's not a bunch of Amanda Serranos or Sinicia Estrada running around in women's boxing. There's not a lot of Mikaela Myer and Alicia Baumgardner and Savannah Marshall. There's not a bunch of them running around in boxing. You get what I'm saying? So if you look at it that way, all of the women fight tomato cans. If you look at it that way.
From the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's how I look at it, fam. You say, is he crying? He say, there's no crying in boxing. Hey, shout out to Banjoko. Hey, okay. We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said commentators so concerned about KOs, the GWOAT doesn't need him to win. I love Baumgardner's style. First time seeing her fight. Yeah, Baumgardner's pretty good. That girl good, man. Very, very athletic, very quick, can crack. Bro, she's a problem.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
But you get what I'm saying though? She's 3-time undisputed, and there's nothing like, bro. Like, can you give me a fighter that's been undisputed 3 times in the 4-belt era? So, you know, that's what I look at. I can't take away from no one else's accomplishments, you know, because ain't nobody doing it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can't, what I won't do, I'll criticize a fighter now. I will criticize a fighter, but I won't take away from what they accomplished. I can't do that. You know what I mean? Because it is what it is. Shout out to It's Dope. He said, would love to see Baumgardner Serrano. Yeah, I would love to see that fight too. Oh, I would definitely love to see that fight. Baumgardner and Serrano, but I want to see Baumgardner become undisputed first. Let her become undisputed first. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Jet Stanfield. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What to say for me? Say, hey, coach, not trying to change the subject, but what do you think about David Benavidez? I think David Benavidez is a good fighter. I think he's a good fighter, but he ain't fighting nobody. He fighting tomato cans too. He ain't fighting nobody. You get what I'm saying? He can't get Jamal Charlo to move up, so that ain't working. He ain't fought Caleb Plant. Like, I think shit. What's been his best fight? I think maybe his best fight was Anthony Dirrell. And Caleb Plant, I mean, and David Benavidez, he's a good fighter, but he can't get no big fights. He can't get no big fights. And he just re-signed with the PBC, so that tells me he's content with the way things are going. So I like David Benavidez. But let's be real, he ain't fighting nobody neither.
True.
You get what I'm saying? That doesn't take away from his skill set, but you know, listen, we can you feel me, Jit? Like I like David Benavidez, but he ain't fighting nobody. You say Helene Boston has been exposed as a center. Helene, hey, that's my dog Helene though. That's my dog Helene. Helene consistent now. He consistent. He love Don King now. Helene loves Don King. You say GGS, he can't even sell out the YMCA. Who you talking about, David Benavidez? Who you talking about? Shout out to Bruce Gas in the building. Bruce Gas in the building. Salute to you, fam. You talking about David Benavidez? Hey, check this out though. Check this out. My dog. Y'all know I'm messed up about my dog now. Y'all know I rock with my dog, Johnny Rice. Y'all know this here, right? Y'all know Six Figure Johnny. We're gonna put some respect on his name. Six Figure Johnny. Hold on, where is it? Where my dog? There you go. I gotta show y'all this here, man. My dog, Johnny Rice, betted some money. My dog, Johnny Rice, betted some money on the fights this weekend. He won some money. They got my dog gambling now, man. They got my dog, Johnny Rice, gambling. They got my dog Johnny Rice got the gamble over there, man. Man got the gamble, shoot dice. Just, you know, like, come on, man. That's my dog, though. Hold on. I got to show y'all this. They got my dog, Johnny Rice. There you go. Hold on. I'm finna turn it up right now. Hold on. I'm finna turn it up right now. I just want to let y'all see what's up. But I want y'all to hear it. There you go. Talk to him, Johnny. Talk to him, Johnny. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. There you go. Y'all hear this here? That's my dog, Six Figure Johnny.
Well, sir?
That's the money right there?
Oh, that's it.
I think it's all of it. I counted it a little bit.
There go my dog. There go my dog. There you go. Six Figure Johnny. Y'all see my dog. Counting that bread.
First of all, I want to thank Devin Haney. Bet a lot on him. I want to thank Alicia. And shout out to my man Big Dom who put me on. Claressa Shields. Thank you, Claressa Shields. I bet a lot on you too. And of course, I got to thank my man Haney, because I made most of my money off PBC.
Oh, okay.
I bet the under on Deontay Wilder. I bet the under on Caleb Plant and Anthony Dirrell. So, you know, we definitely still get money. That's what we do. I'll be fighting soon. Don't worry. Training super hard, working with some of the best. I'm Mr. Six Figures himself. Still.
Okay, you see my dog? Y'all see my dog? Y'all see my dog? My dog shooting dice, making bets. The make ends meet. That's my mother. That's my dog, Johnny Wright. Listen, man, I got a lot of love, Johnny Wright. That's a real dude, though. That's a real dude.
True.
For real, though.
True.
Hey, man, look here, man. They say when you over there. They say when you over there on that island over there, boy. You gotta do all kind of stuff, man. Cause them dudes hardly fight. My dog say. You heard what Johnny Wright say. He say that he got a fight coming soon. He working on it. That's good. I hope he can get another fight in this year. Because the only way these fighters can make money and take care of their families, they have to fight. And if they don't fight, then a lot of these fighters have to have part-time jobs or full-time jobs on the side. So, you know, that's my main man. He say little ass bag. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. He pulled out the cheese, though. He pulled out the cheese, though. He say, big money, Johnny, man. That's Six Figure Johnny, man. Six Figure Johnny. Hey, look here, man. They got, but the PBC got my dog Johnny, but my dog, God damn, boy, shit. And you see, he thanked Al Haney. You got to thank Al Haney. I think the only mistake he made, he did not thank Al Haney first.
True.
When he was supposed to say, first of all, I got to thank Al Haney. That's what he was supposed to do. That's what he was supposed to do. He kind of messed up about that. Now, I do like my dog Johnny Rice, because my dog, listen, let me tell you something. We got to see, can we get my dog a fight? For real, though. We got to see.
You know, I guess I got to be like everybody else and thank Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican Monster.
Look here, man. Let me tell you something, man. Anybody from the PBC, shout out to the PBC. If y'all struggling to get fights, and I know a lot of you guys on the shelf and stuff like that, I got somebody. Oh, pussy ass nigga, what's going on, boy? I'm telling you, boy, I'm knock your fuck ass out, boy. Blow for blow, pound for pound, nigga. I got the title, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, for the knock one of you what kind of niggas out, nigga. I got these hands, nigga. I'm throwing them paws at the nigga for the knock your ass down again, nigga. Get your ass back up, nigga. Don't run, nigga. Don't run, nigga. I'm telling you, boy. I want a hold of smoke, nigga. I'm throwing them paws, nigga. I'm putting them hands on you, nigga. I told you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Catch you with the check left hook, nigga. Check left hook, nigga. I told you, boy, pound for pound, nigga. I'm the best. This more action than any Devin Haney fight. Put these paws on you, nigga. I told you, I got your back up, nigga. I got your back up. Nigga, watch that check left foot, knock your ass down again, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, it is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, boy, we ain't even playing over here, boy. Yeah, man. Hey, look here, man. We got some stiff competition over here. We got some stiff competition over here. And right now, we got, and guess what? We got some simple contracts. Sign the contract right here. 80% goes to us. 20% goes to you. 60, 40, 70, 30, 80, 20. Take whatever we give you. Right now, Hippity got his name on the dotted line. Put your name right there with the X at. It is what it is. No rematch clause. No rematch clause, and you're gonna get paid all your money on the back end. We don't do guaranteed purses. We do all back end over here.
True.
We do all back end over here. You see what I'm saying? It is what it is. We got some tough competition over here. Oh Lord, I swear to God, when I see that whole ass nigga goes man like highways, I'm gonna put them paws on them. Nigga, Wakanda forever, bitch. Oh Lord, he threw Wakanda through that fence. Wakanda is dead. Oh Lord. Yeah, boy, I'm telling you, boy, we ain't nothing to play with over here, boy. We want some smoke. We want some smoke. It is what it is. We want that there, man. Got my dog 6-figure Johnny. Came up. He came up on Deontay Wilder. He came up on Caleb Plant. Sweet hands, what they call him, sweet hands. He came up on Claressa Shields. He came up on Alicia Baumgardner, and he came up on Devin Haney. This what I'm talking about. This what I'm talking. Listen, I like to see a man get some money, bro. Like, I ain't no hater, dog. I love to see a man get some brother. Get your cheese, dog. Because you get what I'm saying? They got my brother sitting on the shelf. And he got bills to pay. He got a wife, and he got bills to pay, dog. You get what I'm saying? So shit. I'm glad he played a full house. If I would have betted, I probably would have won what he won. If I would have betted, because all my picks came through. You know what I mean? But I wasn't gonna bet on none of those fights. They were just too. I'm not gonna lie, dog. A lot of these fights was just too 50-50. I'm saying in the women's. Caleb Plant, Dirrell, that we already knew what time that was. Wilder, Helenius, yeah, we already knew what time that was. Nobody picked Helenius at all. Nobody. Devin Haney, Cambosos, we already knew what time that was. So those fights, those was easy pickings, right? But the ladies were more 50-50. Shields and Marshall, Baumgardner and Myer, those were more 50-50. You see what I'm saying? So that was kind of, that was hard. That was hard. Shout out to PBC Central. He said, you see how Aleem is bringing up T.O. when no one else is talking about him? Deflecting at us. Y'all got something going on. I'm just saying, dog, we want all the smoke. Shout out to Chance for dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Shout out to Chance. What you say, fam? You say, what up, sir? Today was a good day. Yes, sir. Today was a good day, fam. Yes, sir. Yes, it was.
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't saying
Kid Capri?
I didn't say
that. Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
That's for money. You know, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
You know what I mean? So hopefully we can get David Benavidez and Caleb Plant to fight each other next. There's no reason why David Benavidez and Caleb Plant cannot fight each other. You're with the same promotional company / advisory company with Top Rank. PBC. You have the same advisor, Al Heyman. First of all, I like to thank Al Heyman, right? So there's no reason. You guys fight on the same network. There's no reason why Caleb Plant and David Benavidez should not be fighting each other. It's an in-house fight. There's no wrong side of the street. There's none of that stuff. You're on the same side of the street. There's no reason why fighters who are on the same side of the street should be ducking each other or not fighting each other.
True.
For real. So Alicia Baumgardner biceps made me want to take a long shower and rub one out. What? I don't know. Yeah, I ain't want to read that one there, guys. You caught me off guard with that one, bro. Hey, you keep that one to yourself, fam. You keep that one to yourself. Shit. You want to rub it out, rub it out. Don't drop that shit in the chat. Shout out to Rambo Red. He said Benavidez finna fight Uzcategui. Yeah, that's so he's fighting Caleb Plant. You know what they're gonna say? He's fighting Caleb Plant leftovers. He fighting Caleb Plant leftovers. You get what I'm saying? He fighting Caleb Plant. That's what they're gonna say. So what they need to do, they need to fight each other. Yeah, they need to fight. Yeah. I don't know what's going on, bro. You know, if you wanna make love to yourself, man, that's between you and yourself, dog. But you know, I don't think we needed to know that. You feel what I'm saying? Whatever you do with yourself, that's on you, fam. But you know, it is what it is, man. You know, you keep that to yourself, fam. That's some crazy shit there, bro. What you talking about? Damn, bro. You need to get you a girlfriend or something, bro. I feel bad for you, dog. Better get you a girlfriend. He said bomb squad. To this day. Yeah. You know, I don't know. Do you want to stretch? Do you have those thoughts looking at Wilder? Because you say bomb squad. Do you stretch yourself out? Do you want to stretch yourself out looking at Wilder? I don't know now. It's a strange dude. Hey man, whatever you do, dog. Whatever you do. Whatever floats your boat, fam. I'm not here to judge you, my brother. I'm not here to judge you. I mean, he said, what the fuck? Hey, shout out to he said another fight we won't see. You know what though, L. Harvey? Check this out, fam. Check this out. There's no reason why Caleb Plant and David Benavidez shouldn't fight each other. Can anyone give me a reason why Caleb Plant and David Benavidez are not fighting each other? Some of you guys say that David Benavidez is fighting Uzcategui. Fighting Uzcategui. Are y'all sure about that? Man, for real? Let me pull that up. Let me pull that up. Box rec. So he's fighting Uzcategui for real, guys? Has that been confirmed? Are you guys sure about that? Cause bro, like, and this is what I say, like you can poke holes at anyone's resume. Let's see, David. And this is the thing that get me with David Benavidez. I like David Benavidez. But you tell me, I'm finna show you guys the double standard in all of this. I'm finna tell you the double standards. David Benavidez says that no, they don't have nothing official yet. He's gonna fight Uzcategui. There's nothing official yet, fam. Nothing official. He's 26-0. He's 26-0 with 23 KOs. Let's go to PBC website. Maybe they have it over there. Let's go to PBC website. As you can see, they got a picture of the bomb squad. Deontay Wilder's back. Don, they go Don. Every time I see Don House, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. See it right there. I'll see it right there. Y'all see it right there. Oh, boy. Let me stop. Let's see. Upcoming fights. New fight schedule coming soon. So they have a new fight schedule coming. Let's see. New fight schedule coming soon. So it's not there yet, guys. It's not there yet. They have it's not on the PBC website. Shout out to DM3 Entertainment. DM3 Entertainment. You feel me? Shout out to Marty King Boston. He said Coach Malachi might have read the next one. He said PBC. I warned him, bro. Yeah, man. You know, man. Some dudes pitching and catching. Hey, Harvey, what did you say? He said that's what they said, Coach. Well, what do you mean? Oh, you mean David Benavidez fighting Uzcategui? Oh, PBC Central. You said it's being finalized for January? Okay. Shit, if it's being finalized for January, January, why don't they fight Caleb Plant? Cause let me tell you something, dog. You can't accuse another fighter of fighting tomato cans when your favorite fighter is literally fighting tomato cans. You get what I'm saying? Like, I like David Benavidez. I think he's a phenomenal fighter. But I can't sit here and lie and say he been fighting some killers. They need to fight each other. What you say? You say, Coach, what about Jaime Munguia and Charlo? Yeah, Jaime Munguia is another one. He ain't fought no goddamn body. He's 40-0, 32 knockout, 33, something like that, man. Well, Lord have mercy. Don't get me started on Jaime Munguia. That's this one chick from California. I think she's from San Diego. I forgot her name. She called him one time, Jaime, he just a baby. Why do you want him to fight Jamal Charlo? It was Jamal Charlo or somebody. He's not ready. Like, he's not ready yet. I'm like, but goddamn, he got 40 wins and 32 knockouts. How the hell he ain't ready? 40 wins and 32 knockouts. How do you justify a 40-win, 32 knockout fighter not being ready for top competition?
True.
I'm just saying. Jaime, he's just a baby. Similar to what Shelly Finkel said about Wilder when he was talking about when Wilder could have fought any one of the Klitschko's, if I'm not mistaken, and definitely Vladimir Klitschko, not Vladimir, but Vladimir Klitschko. And I have the article. I saved it, and I have it right here. I saved it just in case. I always keep some just in case bullets in the chamber just in case. But he said that Wilder, he's a baby. You know what I mean? He's not ready for that yet. You know what I mean? That's what Wilder's advisor said. His manager said, Shelly Finkel. So me, I just don't believe in protecting fighters. When you have fighters that have a bunch of fights, the top guys got to fight the top guys. And see, this is where fanboyism go wrong with me, right? Because the fanboy, you have an emotional attachment to your fighter. You always going to make a strong argument for why your fighter should not fight somebody. And you say that, well, my fighter is strong. He got knockout power. My fighter is the best. He'll do this and that, or my fighter has great footwork. And then when you say, yeah, we automatically know what'll happen if he fight that fighter, we don't need to see that fight. Then they'll follow it up. They make reasons for why their fighter should not fight the top guys. And I'm like, what kind of shit is this? I don't know. What part of the game is this? You feel me? Shout out to Ricky Ricardo, though. Hey, okay. For dropping that apple. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, my expectations are low when it comes to the PBC. It'll be very telling once again if these guys don't fight each other. I want to see Wilder versus Usyk, AJ, or Joyce next. If so, then I'll buy the pay-per-view. I think they have a plan for Wilder. Wilder's handlers have a plan for him. And I think the plan for Wilder is to fight Andy Ruiz. That's an easy fight to make, in-house fight. And then after that, who knows? After that, who knows? Shout out to Monica. Hey, Monica, salute, sis. Shout out to Monica. After that, who knows, fam? After that, who knows? Shout out to Monica. Salute, sis. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I really don't know. But it's up to what his handlers decide to do. I think what they wanted to do was get him in there with Robert Helenius, get his beak wet. The fight didn't last long, so Malik Scott, Don House, take him back to the lab, work on some things. As a matter of fact, let's look over here. If I'm not mistaken, guys, I think that Wilder, because Andy Ruiz beat or the Boogie Man of the division. Of course, I'm saying that facetiously. They always talking about Ortiz, the Boogie Man. Boy, hush. He beat Ortiz, and that was for a WBC title eliminator. What's interesting to me is this. If Wilder can get by Andy Ruiz, which that won't be an easy feat at all, right? Because Andy Ruiz, once he get on the inside, he lets his hands go pretty well. But let's say if Wilder beats Andy Ruiz, let's see, can I find the news? Is there any news? Wilder would be the mandatory to the WBC strap, which is currently being held by Tyson Fury. Do you guys think that, assuming that Tyson Fury and Usyk not able to make their fight happen, and from what I'm hearing, Tyson Fury is in the process of fighting Derek Chisora. I don't know how true that is. Guys. I saw something where Derek Chisora said it's not true. So I don't know who Fury is going to fight next. But let's say 2023 comes, what's to come, right? Pause. And it will come. And Wilder and Andy Ruiz fight sometime in 2023. And assuming that Wilder gets by Andy Ruiz, which, if you talk to Wilder fans, is going to run through Andy Ruiz. That's what they're going to say. And they're supposed to say that. That's their king. So, where is Tyson Fury can't come to America. I almost lost my train of thought. They're going to have to fight in the UK. Do you think Deontay Wilder's team, meaning Shelly Finkel, JD's, Al Heyman, the guys who make the decisions, Shelly Finkel, and JD's, Al Heyman, Malik Scott, Joey Scott, Don House. I don't think those guys want Wilder to run back in there up in there with Tyson Fury, dog. I'm just being honest with you, fam. I don't believe that. I think if he can beat Andy Ruiz, he will become the mandatory, but I don't think he'll fight him. I'm just being completely honest with you. And if you're being honest, I don't think his fans want to see that again either. You get what I'm saying? So, he'll be 37 years old next month as well. 37. I don't know where does he go. Me personally, and I'm not, this is just my opinion. My opinion is this. His team don't pull that trigger to fight Fury again. I don't think they pull that. I'm just saying me. I don't think they pull that trigger. And I don't think his fan base or the Wakandas want to see that again. I'm just being honest with you. You know, I betted on Wilder the first fight and the second fight. First fight, I didn't lose any money. It was a draw. Second fight, I lost money, of course. And the third fight, I betted on Fury. You get what I'm saying? So I don't think they'll pull that trigger on that, myself personally. I think Wilder and Joshua later next year sometime would be a good fight. That'll be a big fight still. But last time I think from what I remember, their fan base has gotten away with talking about A-side, B-side talk, all this crazy stuff. You know, it was just, man, like, these dudes make excuses for not seeing the big fights. I'm not talking about Wilder and Joshua. I'm talking about some of their respective fan bases. So the women just get in there and make it happen. So you know what it is. You know what it is. So we'll see what happens, how it plays out. I don't think they want to go to Tyson Fury route. Because they're going to say he's too big. So matchmaking for Wilder at this point is going to be very, very crucial. I think Wilder and Andy Ruiz, if that fight happens, I think as a matter of fact, let me look it up. I think Wilder and Andy Ruiz, what do you guys think about that fight? Do you think that's a 50-50 fight? What do you guys, hold on. Let me see. I don't know, man. Do you guys think that's a 50-50 fight? I think Wilder get him out of there myself. Well, what do you think? You think Wilder catch him? But the thing is with Andy Ruiz, I don't know, man. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to pull it up. I'm trying to pull up the website right now. There we go. Okay, here we go right here. This is what y'all were telling me about, right? Benavidez Usyk Tiger. You say 60-40 Wilder? Yeah. 60-40 Wilder? Yeah. You say Wilder knocks out Andy? Yeah. Wilder, Andy Ruiz. So you say 60-40 Andy. PBC Simpson, you say Wilder knocks out Andy. If he doesn't knock him out, how do you see the fight going down? If he doesn't knock him out, how do you see it going down, fam? Do you see Wilder being able to outbox him if he don't knock him out? Or you just feel that there's no way he's gonna go 12 rounds and not get clipped, not get knocked out by Wilder? Hitman, what you say? You say Wilder better not let Ruiz hit him with that six-piece combo. And yeah, I mean, Wilder better not let Andy Ruiz get on the inside. If he lets Ruiz get on the inside, Andy Ruiz does have fast hands on the inside. I can't take that away from him. He can't let him get on the inside. He's going to have to keep him at bay, use lateral movement, and then when Andy Ruiz get lined up in the middle, drop that 1-2 down the pipe on him. Get full extension on Andy Ruiz. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, yeah. You get what I'm saying? Because you're not going to catch everybody with one punch and they're going to be knocked out. You get what I'm saying? You know, some people, you know, I can definitely see Wilder knocking him down, but I can see Ruiz knocking Wilder down as well. Ruiz is a tough fighter. He is a tough fighter. So same side of the street, two PBC fighters. I see that happen. I don't know if Andy Ruiz come in so big and fat. Like I don't know, fam. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning more towards Deontay Wilder, to be honest with you, in that fight. Kind of leaning towards Wilder. But it's the heavyweight division. Anything can happen. Shout out to Virtuoso. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What you say, fam? You say, in my opinion, AJ versus Wilder is the most exciting fight. Ruiz versus Wilder versus Ruiz is the most realistic fight going down. Yeah, that's the most realistic. That fight is going down. That is true. You know what I mean? So it's just too much politics. You get what I'm saying? So, and I'm just of the opinion that I don't think that his handlers are going to let that happen again. You know what I mean? So I could be wrong, but Brian H., what you say? You say you don't see it going the distance? I mean, stranger things have happened. Somebody gonna get knocked out. Basically what you're saying. GGS, what you say, bro? You say it's 50-50 for me. Yeah. Modern, what you say, Modern King Boss? You say you'll contemplate buying Ruiz and Wilder? Yeah. Ruiz and Wilder, you'll contemplate buying that? Okay. Con Shiner, what you say? You said Ruiz hasn't looked good in his last 3 fights. No, he hasn't. Well, his last 2 fights. But 3, you're right, 3 fights. He hasn't looked good. I think Andy Ruiz might be right for the picking for Deontay Wilder. That's why I'm leaning towards Deontay Wilder to beat Andy Ruiz. I think he's right for the picking for Wilder. Wilder just cannot allow Andy Ruiz to get on the inside. And another thing, Andy Ruiz doesn't have the best footwork neither. So I think that'll help Deontay Wilder out by him not having the best footwork in the world. I think that'll help him out a lot. You get what I'm saying? Andy Ruiz going to come in big, fat, and out of shape. Wilder going to come in at like 218, 220. Yeah, I think he gonna catch him with the 1-2 down the pipe. Andy Ruiz going to be right there in the middle to get hit. You know, I mean, that's how I see it. That's how I see it. You say if Wilder learns to use his jab more effectively, he could win in points, but I doubt it. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Wilder is who he is. He's a fighter that has one bullet in his toolbox. I'm gonna land the right hand and that's it. And I think those are the facts. You get what I'm saying? So you can't teach an old dog new tricks, right? You can't make him something that he's not. And it's been working for him. It's been working for him up until this point. You get what I'm saying, fam? So, but I see the article right here, what you guys saying. You say David Benavidez and Jose Uzcategui finalizing a deal for January. Wow. Boy. Benavidez 25 and Uzcategui had been scheduled for the battle in last November, but unfortunately, Jose failed a drug test for a banned substance. Rather than interim WBC 168-pound champion Benavidez moving on, his promoters have decided to reschedule the fight with Uzcategui, according to Mike Carpenter. So David Benavidez's handlers decided to, let's go back to Uzcategui. Benavidez needs a victory over Uzcategui to keep the pressure on undisputed super middleweight champion Canelo Alvarez to fight him. Interestingly, the WBC has been taking its time ordering Canelo to defend against Benavidez, despite him being the mandatory for the WBC belt since last year. Now, this is crazy. Boxing fans aren't too happy at learning that Benavidez is facing Uzcategui rather than a higher ranked contender in the division. The problem that Benavidez has is he's talented for his own good. And he's not a massive star like Canelo. What that means is that popular fighters like Caleb Plant and Jamal Charlo aren't eager to share the ring with Benavidez because of the risk because of the risk of them losing is high, and the money won't be huge. Now, this is the funny thing about this article. Caleb Plant, according to this article, they're not in a hurry to jump in the ring and fight David Benavidez because the risk of them losing is too high and the money won't be huge. They act like Jamal Charlo didn't get paid a whole lot of money fighting Juan Montiel.
True.
Caleb Plant didn't get a whole lot of money fighting doggone I don't know what his fight purse was, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna make he didn't get a whole lot of money fighting doggone Anthony Dirrell. You get what I'm saying? Shit, Jamal Charlo ain't get enough a whole lot of money fighting doggone Hugo Centeno Jr. and stuff like that. But I guess they looked at that as being low risk. And this is the shit I'm talking about, dog. They're on the same side of the street, and what we hearing? Oh man, it's gonna be low risk, high reward. Man, this is what I be talking about, bro. Like this, what I be talking about, fam. This don't make no sense. You got all these fighters on the same side of the street. You telling me, yeah, man, that's high risk, low reward. Y'all on the same side of the street. So let me get this straight. You don't want to fight each other because even though you're on the same side of the street, you don't want to fight another fighter that's on a different side of the street because they're not on the same side of the street. Make your mind up, dog.
True.
You can't have it both ways. You can't refuse to fight a fighter because he's with a different promotional company, while at the same time refusing a fighter that's on the same side of the street as you, that's with the same promotional company. Please make it make sense.
True.
I'm just saying, dog, I ain't got but a GED, but I have a master's degree in common sense. L. Harvey says, so who we blaming? We blaming the fighters. L. Harvey, who are we blaming? We're blaming the fighters. Because those fighters say that they are their own bosses, right? This is another thing too. David Benavidez complains all the time about fighters. Shout out to Cool Buck Curry. He said, Coach, take whatever we give you. Yeah. He complain all the time, man, these other fighters are pussy over here. They don't want to fight me. David Benavidez, my brother, there's a question I have for you. If the fighters you have are pussies, and with the PBC, they don't want to fight you, why are you still over there?
True.
I remember a guy from Omaha, Nebraska by the name of Terrence Crawford. And he got a lot of flack from the Wakandas in the aerosexual YouTube channels who hate his guts. They said that Crawford was on the wrong side of the street. They mimicked everything that Errol Smith said. Crawford on the wrong side of the street. He with the wrong promoter. He fought on the wrong network. I'm with ESPN. I know you with ESPN. I'm with Showtime Fox. You got the lead, Bob. Come over here. It's going to be 70-30, 80-20, 60-40, or take whatever we give you. He said all of that, right? If he wanted to get, though, he know all of the fights over that are with the PBC, he should have came over there. That's what they said, right? Can you explain to me why fighters that fight with the PBC on the same side of the street with other fighters can't get the fights they want?
True.
So if it was as simple as you need to be signed with our promotional company in order to get the fights that we want, please tell me why those fighters over there can't get the fights that they want.
True.
Please make it make sense. David Benavidez, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to fight Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to fight David Benavidez. Y'all on the same side of the street. Jamal Charlo, Jamal Charlo. You supposed to be the hitman, right? I don't want to hear this from a guy that's supposed to be a hitman.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out,
What's up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who won it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Mello.
If your argument is Crawford never should have re-signed with the PB with Top Rank because he know he couldn't get those fights, the fights with the PBC. David Benavidez is with the PBC. Can he get the fights with Caleb Plant? No.
True.
David Benavidez is with the PBC. Can he get the fight with Jamal Charlo? No.
True.
David Benavidez, every time they put a camera in his face, he cry and let everybody know that, man, these other dudes don't want to fight me, right?
True.
Canelo Alvarez, he don't want to fight me, and I'm the mandatory. The WBC, for some reason, and we know why, don't want to mandate the WBC intern champion. They don't want to mandate him to fight Canelo Alvarez.
True.
So why are you still on that side of the street, sir? I'm just saying, B. I'm just saying. You can't have a rule for one fighter and say that another fighter that's with another promotional company, he never should have re-signed because all of the fighters are with the PBC in one breath, but then make a double standard argument for why the fighters that's on the PBC, they can't get fights with each other.
True.
But this ball me taking the easy matches, fighting other balls.
Boy, if you did not have a double standard, you would not have a standard at all. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Same old, dog. Same old. You got Claressa Shields, the GWOAT, greatest woman of all time. 13 fights, 3-time undisputed. In the history books. There's nothing no one can say about that. Alicia Baumgardner, rising star. She doing a goddamn thing. And she's going for undisputed. That's good. You have a new wave fighting for undisputed at the end of the year. Errol Spence is a unified welterweight champion. Devin Haney is the undisputed champion, lightweight champion. No matter whether you like it or not, it doesn't change the facts. Pillow Fizz, email champ, or whatever you say, just put undisputed behind it. Put undisputed behind it. He got all the belts. And guess what? Belts don't matter.
True.
Belts don't matter now, right? Belts don't matter now. But guess what? If Lomachenko get those belts, guess what? Belts will matter then.
True.
If Ryan Garcia got those belts, guess what? Belts will matter then.
True.
If Tank Davis got those belts, guess what? Belts will matter then.
True.
So we got to keep that same energy. Listen, what I'm not going to do, I ain't going to let your new booties come in the game and try to tell me when belts matter, when belts don't matter. You ain't even a fan of the sport of boxing. I can tell what come out your mouth, whether you're a fan or not. I'm like, all of a sudden, when it's a guy, because you don't have a boxing criteria. When you don't have a boxing criteria, you go to nigga-splaining, you go to chicken Georgian, you go to bug dancing, you go to foot shuffling your foots, not feet, your foots. You go to, this what you do. This what you do. When it doesn't fit your narrative, you go to nigga-splaining.
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumvent, circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms, which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
Yes, sir. That's what it is, fam. That's what it. You said you're looking forward to Chocolatito and Estrada 3. Me too. I'm looking forward to that fight, fam. I am looking forward to that fight. Yes, sir. I am looking forward to that fight. That's all I'm saying, fam. That's all I'm saying. All that other stuff, I ain't trying to hear all that niggas explaining, dog. If your fighter, and I'm gonna tell you something. If your fighter is who you say he is, you guys know me. I say this all the time. If you tell me your fighter King Kong, his ass better be fighting Godzilla. If you tell me your fighter is Gamera, he better be fighting Mothra. If you tell me your fighter is Goku, his ass better be fighting Vegeta. If you tell me your fighter is Bumblebee, he better be fighting Starscream. If you tell me your fighter is Lion-O, he better be fighting Mum-Ra. If you tell me your fighter is Skeletor, he better be fighting He-Man. Period. Bottom line. We all can have our opinions. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm not changing my criteria for nobody. If I have to lose some subscribers, so be it. We holler. We don't do no D-riding for no fighters. We don't do no D-ride. We don't fanboy for fighters. And we don't D-ride for promotional companies. So if you are a pro-promotional company type boxing fan, guess what? You're not a fan of the sport of boxing. You're a fan of the promotional company. We don't do race baiting and none of that over here. I'm going to call it the way I see it. Listen, I treat all the fighters equally. I don't give a damn who it is. What his race, color, creed, nationality is, I don't give a damn. And I damn sure don't D-ride for no subscribers. I'll tell a subscriber to kiss my ass and get the fuck off the block quick. I have grown my channel this far because we have a good boxing community. And I'll be quick to run their ass off the block when they get out of line. I am a good content creator, a good marketer. I know what I'm doing. For every 10 leave, I have another 30, 40 that's going to take their place. Okay? So if you have a boxing criteria, if you stick on the side of boxing, you will never go wrong. Study the commandments, man. Y'all study the commandments. Y'all study the commandments. Give everybody a round of applause one more again. And let's go ahead, man, and do it like this here, man. Let's go ahead, man, and make it do what it do, man. And what we gonna do, man, we gonna go ahead and just sing a little song, man.
Sunshine when tanks gone.
I'll smack the shit out in front of everybody.
Only dark times for you.
I mean, just throw Haney's name in the hat. There is no fucking hat.
Ain't no sunshine when tanks gone.
I don't play them type of games.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about me?
Did you fucking learn your lesson from that? With AJ?
Ain't no sunshine when tanks gone.
I'll knock that motherfucker's hole out. Period.
Only dark times for you.
There ain't no hats to throw nothing in here. We're running a fucking business.
Ain't no sunshine when tanks gone.
You fucking idiot.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about?
Yeah, man, shout out to Bruce Gas in the building. Shout out to JT, man. Shout out to JT, man. Shout out to you, fam. I mean, shout out to TJ, Thomas Jones. Salute to you, fam. And shout out to JT. Shout out to Eric Grimey. Shout out to Kush the Greatest. Shout out to Martin King Boxing. Shout out to PBC Central. Y'all gotta leave your name at the bottom so I can catch your name. Shout out to Jeffrey Sharp. Shout out to Al the Pal. Let's get it. Let's talk about the callers. Shout out to the Movement Boxing. No, sorry about that. Yeah, shout out to the sorry, I'm saying the Movement Boxing. Shout out to Stephen Brimley. Shout out to Dirrell McCoy from St. Louis. Shout out to Stephen Brimley from Connecticut. Shout out to Big Ron from Vermont. Shout out to Carlos from California. Killer Cali. Shout out to Neto from Orlando. Shout out to Doc from Orlando from the Orlando stood up today, boy. That's some FLA boys. We do not play in FLA. Shout out to T from Houston. Shout out to James Lee from B-More. Shout out to O from Cali. Shout out to Boxing Nerd from Canada. Shout out to Adrian from Dallas, Texas. Shout out to Thomas Jackson from North Carolina, North Cackalack. Shout out to Giovanni, man, from Jersey, man.
True.
It is what it is, man. Once again, it's on the boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. Shout out to all of the moderators. Shout out to everyone in the Smith & West. Shout out to all of the members, Smith & West, Lil Green Eyes P, Arlette, Lisa Bells, Lady Shan, Dr. Paul Evans, the one Mr. Ham, just everybody, man. Everybody, man. I usually have my list up, but I don't have my list of all of the members. Shout out to the new members as well, man. Bonjoko, Hendrix, salute to you, fam. And it is what it is, man. We going at it again. We went kind of long today, but I just wanted to get some stuff off my chest, let everybody call in and talk. That's what it is. Once again, it's on, man. Devin Haney is undisputed. He defended his titles again. Alicia Baumgardner, she did her thing. She is the unified featherweight champion. I think it's featherweight. Claressa Shields, she did her thing. 3-time undisputed. Deontay Wilder, the bronze bomber, did his thing. Got him a first-round knockout. Caleb Plant, Lord have mercy. Boy, he got a hell of a knockout as well. Caleb Plant did his thing. Sweet hands. He is the white Floyd Mayweather mixed with a little bit of Sugar Ray. Hey, okay. Well, Caleb Plant is black, so that's what they say, right? So it is what it is. We're going to give all of these guys celebration.
Now with African dance, go down to shoulder up, and just special expression. One leg.
Yeah, man, that made it do what it do, man. We had a good weekend of boxing. Shout out to the women, man. This is for the women. This is for the women right here. Once again, this song is that Coach Malachi Williams signing out. New Media Today USA Boxing. See you guys tomorrow, man. You know how we do it, man. 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And again, I just want you guys to remember, man, make sure you have a boxing criteria. If you stand on the side of boxing, you can never go wrong. Other than that, see you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto, don't beat me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.